So when LeBron was here, which one was his locker? That one over there? Ah man, Dadam, right? Oh, King James, beautiful, right? Can we tan out here? So these are the Heat culture rules. Okay, so our players must have 7 to 8% body fat. It's fine. I'm Greek. I mean, even our yogurt is low fat. I come out here, get my sun chair, ride my short shorts. I come up to the tie, so I don't have tan lines. And I'm not sure if this is possible, but can I have his locker? Right? That I can have his locker. Right? When he sat at his locker, right? Which cheek did he sit on? Second, players are not allowed to have their hands on their knees. Hey man, let me tell you something. This is not a problem for me. It's not a problem for me. But it is a problem for someone in my household. Yes. Messed up, because the shorter my shorts get, the more kids I have. The left cheek or was it the right? Because I want to be able to replicate his greatness. All players must eat lean protein, complex carbs, and no processed food. Right? Can I still have Oreos though? No? What about the Oreos beans? Can I do the teens? I can't do a celebration too fast, because if so, I fart. But let me ask you this one thing. Can I still eat booty? Yeah, you know why? Yes, Greek freak, baby, yeah!
We got the Greek freak. Biscayne is the name of the street. Next summer, that's where we'll be. Cruising down through clouds, holding a trophy. We got the Greek freak. Biscayne is the name of the street. Next summer, that's where we'll be. Cruising down through crowds, holding a trophy. The Godfather did again. It's time to begin. The Heat's gonna win with the 7-foot Nigerian. Two big boys to make big noise. Best duo in the East. These boys bout to feast. Riley is beast and sport about to unleash. New terror in the league. You cats ain't hearing me. This is Heat in 3rd degree. We making this degree. Let the title goes to Miami. Confetti parade down Biscayne. This is why I love this game. We got the Greek freak. Biscayne is the name of the street. Next summer, that's where we'll be. Cruising down through crowds, holding a trophy. We got the Greek freak. Biscayne is the name of the street. Next summer, that's where we'll be. Cruising down through crowds, holding a trophy. Down through crowds, holding a trophy.
Peace and blessings, y'all. Peace and blessings. Welcome to another Friday Night Exposure with The Exposer. It's your boy, Ajani, The Exposer, representing the GOAT James Kingdom platform. Y'all already know what to do. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Don't be afraid to become a member of the channel. As you guys know, we are going to continue to grow our content, continue to grow our followership, and obviously continue to give you guys great information about the game of basketball, whether it's the GOAT debate or actual basketball, like you know who I am, the big-time Miami Heat fan. We just made a big-time deal, so now Biscayne in June is coming back. So tonight's program will be about the Miami Heat big blockbuster trade to acquire Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, one of the best players in the league right now. And this is something that's been in the making for a while, and I got a special guest with me that's going to answer some of these questions about how all of this came about and what's next for the Miami Heat now that they acquired Giannis Antetokounmpo. But y'all know to do the right thing, which is hit that subscribe button, become a member of the channel. Shout out to everybody who is here. Peace and blessings to all the GJK members, man. Shout out to you, Jeremiah. What's good, brother? Peace and blessings. It's good to see you. Shout out to my boy Marcus in the building. What's good? To Wayne Gantz in the building. We got new GJK members here. Shout out to you, brother. Peace and blessings. Shout out to you.
LeBron James.
Thank you so much for joining me here again on another great Friday night, man. We here to have some fun, man. Yes, it's gonna be another party, man. Biscayne in June, man. We about to have some fun tonight, man. So again, Giannis is now a part of the Miami Heat. And officially, man, y'all know, listen, y'all know I've always been a Heat fan. The last 2 years have been a nightmare for me as a Heat fan. It's been a soap opera drama with the whole Jimmy situation. Then obviously last season, we had our ups and downs. We had some good moments, but, you know, as a Heat fan, I'm excited about what we're about to do here, man. So again, welcome to the Friday Night Exposure with the Exposer. I'm Ajani, the Exposure. Y'all make sure to hit that like button, like I said before. Shout out to the membership, where, like I said, where real content creators get together and actually collab to do good work. Let me bring my boy Martel in the building, because he is here for the real juice, man. Peace and blessings, brother. What's good, man? Thank you for joining me. What's good, Martel?
What's up, man? Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Yeah, man. Go ahead and plug your channel. Let everybody know who you are. And thank you for joining me on another Friday Night Exposure with the Exposer, man. I can't wait to have this conversation with you, man. Go ahead and plug your channel, brother.
Yeah, man. I have the Miami Heat Zone podcast. Make sure that you guys like, share, comment, subscribe. We're continuing to push to 10,000 subscribers.
All right. And again, you are on YouTube. He has great content. You just did an interview with Antoine Walker, correct?
Yes, sir. And we listen tomorrow. Tomorrow's guest, I think, is going to break the internet once again. But tomorrow, I think, is going to make some stuff shake.
All right, man. Shout out to you, man, for doing your thing, man. Those are big things, like I said, man. Shout out to you, man. I gotta get to take a chance to listen to your interview with Antoine Walker. But you know, tonight's show is gonna be about, you know, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Biscayne in June. You see what I'm on. It's big time things here. I don't care what nobody say. I was a little skeptical at first. You know, we talked about this. I didn't like the idea of trading our young talent away. But this was something that obviously was in the making, and you've been on top of it from the beginning. So can you explain how all of this came about with Giannis, and how the Heat was able to make a trade to get Giannis to Miami?
Well, the biggest thing is that the Miami Heat were like 0 for 10 on getting a star to Miami. We've missed out on so many stars, you know, Donovan Mitchell, Kevin Durant, even Giannis. I mean, we've missed out on these guys before. We just missed out on Giannis at the trade deadline. Yeah, the Milwaukee Bucks liked our deal, but I don't think they were, you know, really ready to move on from Giannis himself. So we've missed out on so many stars to the point where, you know, I feel like they've even been just completely forgetful in terms of, you know, they wanted Pat Riley gone. You know, we wanted to move on. Like, to be honest with you, most Miami Heat fans didn't even think we were going to get Giannis. There's no way, because like I said, we just missed out on him at the trade deadline. I would say the biggest thing is that the Milwaukee Bucks, they were the ones who didn't see the writing on the wall. Once you know internally that Giannis is pretty much looking elsewhere, that is when you need to trade him, especially with this new CBA, especially with all these new contracts and the way contracts are structured, and especially if your owner's not willing to pay a little bit more, or if you're not willing to cut a guy, or if you're not willing to pay somebody less. The Miami Heat were in the perfect opportunity. They were realistically the only team that pretty much had the best deal. Yeah, Boston was out there, but we had the first round picks, we had the young guys, we had the contracts. We were really the only team within the Eastern Conference that could have made the move, because, you know, you have the Knicks, where, think about it, Brunson's taking less to keep his team. You have the Detroit Pistons, where they're still a young team. You have the Orlando Magic, they gave up all their picks for Baines. You know, then you have Cleveland, where if they're not willing to trade Mobley, which they're not, no deal. Yeah, and same thing like with the Orlando Magic. If you're not willing to throw in Paulo, there's no deal. So I think, really, besides us missing out on the stars so many times, the Miami Heat had the best overall deal that the Milwaukee Bucks wanted. They wanted young guys. They wanted picks. They wanted favorable contracts. They wanted guys where, at least if you trade them, they could possibly flip them, and they can still flip Tyler Hero, you know, to the Detroit Pistons. They can still flip Khalil Ware to the Los Angeles Lakers, as long as taking all of our picks. So I would say how this really started us missing out on Giannis and other stars for so many years, but also we had the best overall package. We might not have had the best pick in the deal, the best player in the deal, because yeah, the whole Jaylen Brown rumors and all this other stuff, but we had the best overall deal that the Milwaukee Bucks wanted.
Facts. I mean, listen, I was skeptical at first. I told you, man, I was like, man, let's just keep building. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can get. These quick draw trades, and Giannis being as old. Because, again, he hadn't played, right, this season. And that was what kind of made me feel like, he plays such a physical game as well. Has the game really bypassed him? But in reality, in the last, since 2020, in the last 7 years, he's been averaging almost 30 points per game, 12 rebounds, 6 assists on 58% shooting. He's a monster. Like, you know what I'm saying? Adding him is not going to be a bad choice at all. So with that being said, you know how I felt about the trade. Did you want this trade? Was this a trade you was looking for as having, as far as a Heat fan? Were you looking forward to making this trade?
No, I think I was really maybe one of the few people who didn't necessarily want Giannis off the rip. And it's not that I didn't want Giannis, but we were gutting our roster. I mean, think about it. We finally get Kasparis. He's a 6'5" point guard. We finally get the point guard that we needed outside of BBL Lowry. We haven't had that point guard. We had Kyle Lowry. He was out of shape, overweight, eating burgers and shakes. And then now you're finally giving a guy who was projected in the lottery. He fell to you. And not saying that, that these guys are better than Giannis or whatever the case may be, but I'm just looking from a team and the structure of a team. You get a 7-foot monster in Khalil Ware who can shoot threes and space the floor. But he's beefing with Spo. Yeah, we gave up Jaime, which he could have been 6th man of the year. And then, like I said, we're also giving up our picks. So then you're giving him up for a guy in Giannis, which, Giannis was dominant last year. Man averaged 30 points. But he's going to be 32 years old. He had about 2 calf strains alone last season. And with all these calf strains, I mean, look at Tatum. Look at how... You got
to be cautious with those. Yeah, you got to be very cautious with those.
So he had 2 calf strains, 1 groin injury, and he wanted to come back last season to play. And, I mean, think about it, to the point where he was beefing with the Milwaukee Bucks. I love the energy. I love the fight. I love the whole competitive spirit. But, my man, you're done for the season. If we let you play, we can't even flip you later. So I liked our young talent, and just looking at the NBA, and I'm not saying that this young core was anything like OKC or the Spurs. It's just I didn't like the risk. Michael Wilbon really made it clear. Giannis hasn't been past the first round since 2022 for whatever the reasons are. He hasn't been past the first round since 2022. And that's a lot when you're going to now try to pay a star a $300 million contract at 32 years old. Is it worth the risk? We shall see. I think Pat Riley, he really wanted to get this done. This is pretty much his last big move before he retires, which I understand. He wants to go out on a championship, and he's willing to push in all the chips, and I have to respect that. That's what the Miami Heat do. Chris Bosh, he made a very good point. When the Big Three was formed, there was only 6 players on the roster once the initial Big Three move was made. So we'll see.
Yeah, but no, of course. I tell people that too. I tell people that too about the Big Heat when the Big Three came together. And I agree with you with all that you said. I didn't want to do it. Remember, we talked about it when I was on your program. I said, man, I really just want to just see what we can build, see what we can do, clear up some cap space. But obviously the trade was done, right? Pat Riley, this is what Pat Riley does. He doesn't care about no young players. He'll gut it out. He did the same thing for LeBron. He did the same thing for Shaq. He basically did the same thing when he got here for Alonzo Mourning. He got rid of some players to get Alonzo over here, right? So that's Pat Riley's thing. That's what he does best, man. So, we got him. It's here now. But we did have to gut a good portion of our team. I think we sent 4 players over, plus some draft picks, obviously. So now we have to fill the roster, right? We have to do all this stuff to fill the roster. But I wanted to show you something first, and I wanted to get your take on what the Heat would have to do to fill the roster. I don't know if you've seen this, but I saw this post the other day. It's a page I follow on Instagram. But they were breaking down the Heat salary cap issues and their roster issues and what they have to do. Not necessarily issues, but basically what their situation is and what they would have to do to help, fill in some voids that we obviously have now.
With Giannis Antetokounmpo and Bobby Portis joining the Miami Heat, their salary cap is going to look a lot different heading into next season. Together, Giannis and Portis make nearly $73 million, so the Heat had to include one of their big contracts, and they went with Wisconsin native Tyler Hero, and then they also included Kalel Ware, Jaime Jaquez, and Kasparis Yakachonis. The trade also included 3 first-round picks, a pick swap, and a second-round pick. But this is still an incomplete look at their salary cap sheet because there's 3 more players that still need to be updated. First, Nikola Jovic's new extension kicks in next season at over $16 million. And then Norman Powell and Simone Fontecchio are both set to become unrestricted free agents unless the Heat can re-sign them by June 29th. Obviously, they'd love to bring back Powell, as he's the perfect complement to Giannis, but according to Brian Windhorst, they might struggle to do that. He's probably going to get an offer of at least $20 million in free agency. The problem for the Heat is that they're currently hard capped at the first apron following the Giannis trade, and they still need to fill in at least 4 more roster spots. Even if they're all at the minimum, that doesn't leave enough room for a competitive offer to Powell. Now, theoretically, if they could get Andrew Wiggins to opt out of his player option and renegotiate and extend his contract, that would open up more flexibility, but it still wouldn't be guaranteed to work. So we'll see over the next few days how the Heat go about restructuring their roster around Giannis and Bam, and who will be on the team with them heading into next season.
All right, so you hear that. So what can the Heat do now to help fill in these pieces and these voids, to help fill out the roster for Giannis and Bam?
So this is a very good breakdown, and I feel like there's a lot of people not talking about a few aspects. One, they should have never have paid Nikola Jovic. I don't understand what the rush was for. At the point in time and when they paid him, he did not prove anything deserving of a contract extension. And this is why you don't pay these guys so early. Where was Nikola Jovic going to go? So now you give him a contract extension, not worthy of it, hasn't worked for it, hasn't earned it, and then now it's kind of biting us in the ass because you could have gave him less. He's not going to say no. No one's going to pay him. He barely played last year. So you could have gave him less now. Now is when you say, yo, listen, we're about to go on this title run. We're going to tweak your deal. And now you lock him into a cheap deal going forward. Because one thing about Andy Ellisberg, he's the king of the cap. He's the king of contracts and and structuring things for the future. And he understands how the cap works. That was one of their mistakes already. The Norman Powell situation, I think they lose Norman Powell only because why would Norman Powell take less coming off of an all-star break when he's in his mid-30s when this could potentially be his last payday? So why on earth is he going to take less money coming off of an all-star break? But this is the thing. You're seeing guys like CJ McCollum and, Trae Young got a bag, but that's with the Wizards. I haven't seen any team step up to the plate yet to at least offer, Norman Powell that big time money that he's looking. He's at least looking for 20 to 25 minimum per. But I haven't seen any team step up. The only team that may be willing to do that is the Detroit Pistons. Same with Andrew Wiggins. What is Andrew Wiggins willing to do? Is he willing to restructure his deal and then get more money long term down the line? Maybe the beginning few years are a little bit cheaper to help out the Miami Heat, and then down the line we pay him a little bit more. So I know that you want to say, well, what can the Miami Heat do right now? There's a lot of things that's out of their control. Like I said, what is Norman Powell going to do? What is Andrew Wiggins going to do? Those are the 2 biggest things, but they need Andrew Wiggins. I think that, once again, he fortifies your front court along with Bobby Portis. I feel like a lot of people aren't talking about that as well. Yeah, we got Giannis, but we also got a plug-and-play player in Bobby Portis. I think he's a definition of a Heat culture type of guy. Fire, passion. He's always willing to play 110%. So you have Bobby, you have Bam, you have Giannis. I think one of the biggest things, even just looking at this structurally, because obviously you have Giannis taking up all that money, but Bam's contract comes into play because now he's on his new contract, $49 million. This is where we need to hold Bam to the highest standard. What I mean by that is because, think about it, they mortgaged the future for Bam. They said, Bam, you're the only untouchable guy in this deal. We are going to build this team around you and Giannis. Giannis is great. We're going to need Bam at a bow now to be as great as he's ever been and hold him to the highest standard. Every single year, Bam has these stretches throughout the season. He's averaging 9 points and he's afraid to shoot and all this type of foolishness that goes on. We cannot afford that anymore because this team goes as far as Giannis and Bam will take them. So structurally,
Facts.
like
They're gonna be one of the best duos in the game. They're gonna be the best duo in the East. They're the best duo in the East. I don't care what nobody tell me right now.
100%,
Best duo in the
100%.
East.
But when it comes to their contracts, like I said, obviously they're gonna have to get vet minimums, and this is another thing. People aren't talking about this at all. It's not like 2012 and 2010 and 2011 where you can go out and go get a Shane Battier, a Chris Birdman Anderson, a Ray Allen. It's not,
The league don't got vets like that. No, the league don't got vets just sitting around like that. No, they don't.
those
They really
days
don't.
are over, and not even just vets.
Yeah.
High level role players, Rashad Lewis, Chris Birdman Anderson, guys who are actually going to come in and make an actual impact on your team. That's the biggest thing, and that's what a lot of my concerns are with the whole Giannis thing is that you're going to now hope and wish and pray on undrafteds. You're going to hope and wish and pray a guy like a Gary Trent Jr., a guy like a Quentin Grimes, a guy like an Anthony Simons is willing to take less money. You're going to hope and pray that the market dries up for them and say, hey, we're going to come to South Beach.
That's what Riley loves. He loves to try to tell somebody they're gonna get a discount to come to South Beach, and he does all those, all those type of weird things. Shout out to Zero and all the GJK assassins and the GJK members, man. Peace and blessings, y'all. Again, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Check out the Miami Heat Zone. If you are a Heat fan, the brother does a great job getting us information about what's going on in the Heat on a day-to-day basis. I mean, when I say on a day-to-day basis, this young man is out here posting several times a day, giving us the scoop about what's going on inside of the Heat culture and nation. So shout out to you, Martell, for that. But with that being said, we got one of our GJK members in here. Shout out to Hollywood Herm. Y'all make sure to follow Hollywood Herm as well. He says Pat Riley did something about some time. Should Pat Riley get credit for this? Does this save Pat Riley? Because supposedly he ain't really the one doing anything. Like you said, there's other people involved. So is Pat Riley saved with this, or is he satisfied, or he's not even shouldn't even be mentioning none of this?
Well, I think there's a huge narrative that is spewed that, like, one, Pat Riley's come out and said that he is not the main guy. So what he means by that is it's a brain trust. They work together. Mickey Arison, Nick Arison, Andy, Adam Simons, they are all on the same page. They all work together and they make collective decisions. Pat Riley is the face. He's the guy that you're going to see every day. He's the one that's going to take all the bullets. But ultimately, to be honest with you, I think they were actually not on the same page. I say that because I think you had Pat Riley where he wants to push the chips all in. I think he wants to make the moves all the time. But then you also potentially have Nick Arison and the Arisons specifically, who they kind of want to be young. They kind of want to stay flexible. They don't want to go all in right now. And I think that's kind of what the dilemma was throughout these few seasons. That's why you saw this whole blended build. I think a lot. Okay, when it comes to Pat Riley getting stars, I feel like we're overshadowing D Wade. That's why, and I understand why the Arisons, they're never going to allow anyone to be in ownership, in my humble opinion. I don't think they're ever going to allow anyone, and that's for a whole nother conversation.
Yeah.
That's a whole other conversation.
They might get bought out, but they make enough money outside of the NBA to not have to be bought out. So
no. Like the Arisons will never allow someone else to come in. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that's a whole other topic. Yeah. I think that D Wade, he doesn't get enough credit. I think that D Wade got most of the stars in Miami. When you hear Shaq said he came to Miami because of D Wade. Okay, I mean, not saying that Pat Riley didn't have that influence, not saying that Pat Riley didn't structure the culture for the Miami Heat organization and the framework and the day-to-day operations, but even when you look at LeBron James and Chris Bosh, they came because of D Wade. They all came. I mean, you hear all the stories. They got together on the phone and structured this deal. Pat Riley was really just, once again, the face, the facilitator, the one moving the pieces. Same thing with Jimmy Butler. D Wade was in Chicago and was like, yeah, man, listen, you should go over to Miami eventually. When you're ready, go over to Miami. So I'm not saying that I think that he got Giannis in this specific way because, once again, we didn't really have some outside influence. But I would say most of the guys, Norman Powell, Terry Rozier, Victor Oladipo, Jimmy Butler, LeBron James, Chris Bosh, they all came to the Miami Heat because of D Wade. But like I said, I think with this specific deal, yes, Pat Riley does deserve his flowers. He was able to close it out.
Pat Riley, the old godfather, man. We love some Pat Riley down here, boy. He get away with murder with us, boy. He got the city on lock, man. Shout out to Pat Riley, man. He the man, man. So shout out that. So with that being said, obviously the next thing is all right. We got Giannis. We got a roster together. What can our boy Spo do with Giannis, and how will he, utilize what he has now with Giannis, Bam, and all the other pieces that's going to be put together. What do you think about that? What do you think Spo could do with this?
He's gonna have to cook. I mean, I think he does a great job when he's given star talent. I feel like he was given one of the most complex trio of ever because you have LeBron James and D Wade, where they weren't even taking jump shots. I feel like a lot of people also glance over that. You had LeBron James and D Wade lobbing it, throwing it up. I think those are some of the best highlight clips in NBA history where you have LeBron James and Chris Bosh alley-ooping it. They were literally everybody was alley-ooping it to each other, and they made a collective decision to not shoot the basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Bosh made it clear that in training camp, Spo made it clear. Everyone needs to get out of D Wade and LeBron James' way.
Yeah.
They're gonna operate within the paint, and everyone else needs to move out the way. So I feel like we haven't seen a big man duo like this. I think maybe since Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins. I think the defensive now you have two guys that are on the same level defensively in terms of they can switch guard 1 through 5, they can block a shot, they can guard up, they can guard down. It's going to be very interesting to see how Spo's going to do this. Like I said, I know a lot of people said that, well, how is this going to work? And, Bam and Giannis can't shoot. I think that Antonio Walker, he made a really good point, like on my show, saying that, Giannis won a championship without being able to shoot. So yeah. I think that with just like with Anton saying that, the fact that he won a championship without a jump shot, we now have to see how Erik Spoelstra can now have two bigs who they're not really known to shoot. How can they operate together and coexist?
Oh, it's gonna be fine because Bam could play in the perimeter and so can Giannis, right? Because Giannis could dribble. Giannis is a good passer. And if we can make the finals with Bam and Jimmy Butler multiple times, we got to be able to do something with Bam and Giannis. There's no way, bro. Especially when we were doing it with guys like Max Strus and Caleb Martin and them coming off the bench and stuff like that, guys impacting the game like that for us. So I definitely feel like we got a very good shot. Again, I was skeptical at first, but then when I looked at the roster and I looked at it, I said, you know what, Pat Riley could fill this in. We definitely gonna need a center, a backup center for sure, and again, obviously getting a good ball facilitator doesn't hurt. We're still in the need for a good point guard. Davion Mitchell is good enough, but not enough, if that makes sense. So, with that being said, I won't hold you for too long, man. How are we as far as contenders? Are the Heat contenders now? Are you still available there, Martel?
The Miami Heat are contenders. There's no way that you get a top 5 guy. There's no way that you add Giannis, who is pretty much averaging 30. There's no way you have Bam Adebayo, who's an Olympian, an all-star, all these different accolades. Once again, I think the biggest thing that no one's really talking about is that the Miami Heat, they're going to need a closer. I feel like a lot of people, they were getting on Kendrick Perkins because they're saying that Giannis is not a number one option. Well, if you look, Giannis is a great guy. He's going to give you, 1 through 3 or even 1 through 4 in terms of the quarters. But when it comes to crunch time, when it comes to closing out a game, it was Middleton taking all those shots. Giannis sometimes even shies away from the free throw line. You have Bam Adebayo. Once again, Bam and Giannis, they're not known as being shooters. So at the end of the day now, how are you now going to incorporate a guy that's going to close? I think that's the biggest thing the Miami Heat are going to have to answer. Giannis and Bam, their greatness is great. But cool, that's undeniable. Who's going to close these games out? Who's going to be the one to take the big shots, the clutch shots? Because that's what Jimmy was. Jimmy was a closer. We had Bam. Yeah, we had Tyler, Kyle Lowry, and the role players were rolling. We had Caleb Martin and, Gabe Vincent. But Jimmy was the one scoring the 56 and closing and hitting those big shots on Jrue Holiday. Jimmy was the one taking on, the Bucks and the Celtics head on, closing the game against, Tatum and Brown, really making those big time shots. So, of course, the Miami Heat are definitely contenders. There's no way you have Giannis, a top 5 guy on your team. Bam Adebayo. We have the best coach in the NBA. I mean, one of the best coaches of all time in Erik Spoelstra. And like I said, they always can coach their guys up with the role players. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about them contending. For me, it's who's the closer? Who are they going to get a guy where – because remember, when you're in the playoffs, you got to get someone that can make a bucket. You need someone who can score on all levels. You need someone who can will their team in different directions, throughout the East. And like I said, especially when it comes down to crunch time, half court, who's going to be able to score in the half court? I feel like that's what they're not realizing. who could score in the half court when the game slows down, when you need a bucket. That's exactly what needs to be answered.
All right, I got you on that, man. I listen. Like I said, man. Biscayne in June is back. It's official, man. I'm ready. You saw the intro. I'm over here dancing, thinking to myself, we really got the Greek freak. Like this dude's a monster. This dude is a 9-time All NBA player, 10-time All Star, 2-time MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, 5-time All Defensive Player, in season Cup MVP and champion. This dude has a lot on his resume, and he's gonna do wonders in Miami because, again, Miami's a good place for Giannis. You know what I'm saying? And his mentality and how he plays, and how we structure things, and we're gonna protect him. He's gonna love living down here. He's gonna love being down here. His family's gonna love living down here. It's gonna be a lot of good things gonna come out of this. So I'm really happy about that. So with that being said, I'm not gonna hold you too long. We got a few people showing you some love already here, man. Shout out to all of y'all. Y'all make sure to follow again the Miami Heat Zone on YouTube. He's also on Instagram as well. Man, shout out to you, brother. I appreciate all the things that you do, man. So what are your final thoughts overall? We about to get into the summer. The Knicks are the champions, so we gotta worry about the Knicks, Detroit, Orlando, blase, blah, 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 blah. Your final take, final thoughts as a Heat fan. Give it to them. Let them know.
You forgot the final piece. You forgot the ultimate story.
What's the ultimate story?
You forgot the ultimate storyline.
What's that? Oh,
you forgot not one, not two, not three, not four, not five.
Okay. So let's get the elephant out the room. What do you think about LeBron coming to Miami? There is talks that Pat Riley will make the offer to LeBron. I think it's all in just respect and just to say, hey, you're always welcome here. But what do you think about LeBron James? That would make our front court would be the best in basketball with LeBron, Bam, and Giannis. Lord have mercy. And that would fill the void of us not having a playmaker, because LeBron would definitely be a playmaker that could shoot.
All I'm saying is that, once again, that would be the ultimate storyline, that LeBron James and Pat Riley, they go out on a championship.
Wow.
You get Giannis, who gets his second ring. You get Bam Adebayo, who gets his first ring.
Oh, Lord have mercy, man. Don't get
you
me
tell
started,
me a better
man.
storyline. Hold on. You tell me a better storyline where Pat Riley and LeBron James go out together on a ring, on a parade. They retire on a parade down Biscayne Boulevard. Tell me a better storyline.
That is it. Listen. I can see LeBron making that choice. I think LeBron has 3 options really right now, and it's LA, Miami, and Golden State. I think he really would like to go play with Stephen Curry if that really goes well. I think his best option is to stay in LA, but I think Miami's enticing enough. To where he looks at it like, man, I get to play with Giannis, the Greek freak. You know what I'm saying? I got Bam, all 3 unselfish players. It'll all work well. There's no and obviously it's good culture, good system, smart coaching. All that's going to be a part of it. LeBron's going to know that everybody's going to be involved. Now the question is, are they going to let LeBron have his cookies?
Now, wait, hold on. That's one of the biggest misconceptions, though. I feel like a lot of people don't realize. Remember, LeBron James was in his mid to early 20s when he joined the Miami Heat.
Yes.
The way that the Miami Heat are structured now, in terms of how rigid they were in their whole military, lifestyle, that people would say, they're far from that. And I feel like a lot of people don't realize that. They let Jimmy Butler do things that LeBron James, Chris Bosh, and D Wade couldn't do. So I mean, and we don't have to get to the specifics, but they're not as strict. They don't practice like that, like the 3-hour practices, and just the way they used to do things. Like I said, Pat Riley's come out and said that they've changed their ways. They understand how the NBA functions and with stars. And now you're not going to be bigger than the program, and I feel like we have to keep that, only because now you have players that forget why they're on the Miami Heat or the current team that they're on. They forget that we're here to win a championship. And if the Miami Heat are telling you to run an extra few laps or whatever the case may be, it's because it's ultimately about winning. It's about winning, and that's really what
Miami's trying to win. This clearly shows Miami's trying to win, because Giannis had said to have had 4 other teams that had said that they would give him an extension if he agreed to go over there, and he told them that he wouldn't accept an extension for those teams at all. And Miami was one of the 5 teams, the only team from the 5 that he was willing to go to, that he was willing to do an extension with. So they're going to have to pay him, obviously, so he's going to get his money, which is fine. He's a star. He's an international star on top of that, so he's going to bring some of that recognition as well. We do have a Greek community down here as well in South Florida, so everything's going to go well with Giannis being down here, man. So, yeah, like I said, man, I appreciate you coming here, man. It's great, man. Like I said, man, Biscayne in June, man. All you haters, ain't got only people we got respect for right now is the Knicks, and it's only for a little bit because they champions. But once them schedules come up, once them rosters are filled, it's a wrap, man. It's all heat from here on out, man. I appreciate you, Mike. So again, let everybody know.
Before we close, just remember, look at what LeBron James was able to do against the Houston Rockets. He was manhandling them by himself.
Facts.
By himself.
Yeah.
So he's not going to have to will himself. He's still going to have Giannis. He's still going to have Bam. He's still going to have some decent role players left to help him. He's not just going to be by himself. To me,
let's not forget Davion playing 94 feet. Let's not forget that. Yeah.
To me, the Lakers made a huge mistake. They should have never paid Austin Reeves that money. He's another Tyler Hero. Austin Reeves is not a max player. He's not a two-way player. To me, the only way you're a superstar in this league is if you're a max, is a two-way player, or your offense is well above the defense that's going to be guarding you. But he is not. But Austin Reeves is not a max player to me.
Listen, they paid him though. They love him. He sells jerseys. He sells tickets, man. So again, this is Martell from the Miami Heat Zone channel. Again, the brother's doing his thing. He stays giving us great content. I always stay following you. But before we go, I've never asked you this. Before you get up out of here, who is your GOAT if you have a GOAT in basketball?
It's going to have to be LeBron James. I mean, like, I understand a lot of people, they get into this heated debate. Just off the rip, like I said, LeBron James is the most complete basketball player. Obviously, we want to compare talent and gaps and who is available and play style and everything like that. It's just, but in terms of what I saw with my own eyes, the types of run and just the dominance, I understand people want to say, oh, the East was weak or whatever the case may be. You got to play who's in front of you at the end of the day. So I don't really get into the whole, East is weak. Now, did LeBron James fall short in certain areas? 100%. And just like how every player, I think, in the NBA, they fall short. They sometimes don't always live up to the hype or the potential of what we think they should. But I don't think that takes away from the overall greatness. And like I said, even right now, there's multiple teams, there's multiple players winning a championship. We've had a different championship every single year. There's been a different champion. And just because of just availability and matchups, and there's so many different reasons why players and people don't understand one or two things could shift the entire NBA. I feel like people don't realize if in the bubble, if Bam and Dragic don't get hurt, I'm sorry to break it to you, but LeBron and them boys is going down. Jimmy Butler was able to will them to 6 games by himself.
Or if Tyler Hero don't get hurt against the Nuggets.
Hold on, no, and you're even selling yourself short there. BBL Lowry gets hurt with his hamstring. Tyler Hero breaks his hand. Victor Oladipo season-ending injury. There's a lot. So like I said, there's a lot of different things on those runs. Imagine you have a healthy Victor Oladipo, playing against the Nuggets. Imagine if you have a healthy Tyler Hero. So there's a lot of different reasons why teams don't win championships and why players fall short. But I think yes, LeBron James, in terms of an overall basketball player, he definitely is the GOAT. Longevity, I understand. There's a lot of different reasons, but in terms of a complete basketball player, it's LeBron James.
Yeah, that makes you a true basketball fan. Again, us Heat fans, we real basketball fans, man. So again, shout out to you, man. Thank you for joining me on the Friday Night Exposure with the Exposer. I'm glad we get to celebrate this together, and I'm glad we both saw eye to eye on the whole Giannis trade in the beginning. But still, this is our team. This is what we got. I really feel comfortable saying back, Biscayne in June is back, man. So again, Martell from the Miami Heat Zone, man. You enjoy your evening, brother. Thank you for joining me, man. It's great having you again.
And that man in the comments that said that we wasn't winning, just know that man in the comments that said that we wasn't winning, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, and a ragtag crew of guys went to 3 Eastern Conference Finals and 2 NBA Finals. You let me know a team that could have done. There's no NBA superstar that could have done what Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo did with that ragtag crew of guys and untimely injuries.
That's why I feel comfortable that we can do it again. If we can do it with Bam and Jimmy, we can do it with Bam and Giannis for sure, man. So again, brother, Peace and blessings. I'm about to put the link up for other people to go on, but you ain't got to get. It's gonna get hectic in here. This is how you know how GOAT James Kingdom is, man. It's crazy, brother. So appreciate you, man. Thanks so much, Martell, man. Again, man, that is my boy Martell, man. The young man does his thing, man. I've been following him for quite some time now. He's been able to provide some great insight on the Miami Heat on a day-to-day basis. He also collaborates with other guys. They do great content. He does interview with the people that actually cover the Heat, guys like Ethan Skolnick and all these other guys. He covers all of the stuff that goes on with the Miami Heat. He also just recently did an interview with Antoine Walker, which is available on his channel. Check him out. They had a great conversation. I'm about to check out the full conversation as well. So again, that is the Miami Heat Zone channel on YouTube and Instagram. Shout out to the young man, man. He kept doing his thing, man. That is great, man. But again, it's big time things here in Miami, man. We are about to celebrate the Greek Freak, ladies and gentlemen, because we got the Greek Freak. Y'all didn't see the original intro to the night's program, but I'm gonna go ahead and play it for you again because again, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be Biscayne in June.
We got the Greek Freak. Biscayne is the name of the street. Next summer, that's where we'll be. Cruising down through clouds, holding a trophy. We got the Greek Freak. Biscayne is the name of the street. Next summer, that's where we'll be. Cruising down through crowds, holding a trophy. The Godfather did again. It's time to begin. The Heat's gonna win with the 7-foot Nigerian. Two big boys to make big noise. Best duo in the East. These boys bout to feast. Riley is beast and sport about to unleash. New terror in the league. You cats ain't hearing me. This is Heat in 3rd degree. We making this degree. Let the title goes to Miami. Confetti parade down Biscayne, man. This is why I love this game. We got the Greek Freak. Biscayne is the name of the street. Next summer, that's where we'll be. Cruising down through crowds, holding a trophy. We got the Greek Freak. Biscayne is the name of the street. Next summer, that's where we'll be. Cruising down through crowds, holding a trophy. Through crowds holding a trophy.
Y'all be hating, man. Ain't nobody care what y'all think, man. We having some fun tonight, man. Again, I'm excited about this. This is what makes basketball such a great sport. You know, I can't hate. We got Giannis. We got the Greek Freak, man. This is one of the best players in the NBA right now. He's been in people's top 5 now for the last 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. This man's been really good in basketball, and he's been dominating, doing things that nobody's ever done in the game as well. With the way he's been playing, the guy's just phenomenal at basketball. He bends defenses. He has gravity. He has gravity. That's what they say. You know what I'm saying? They have gravity, man. Appreciate all the love, man. Thank y'all, man. Listen, man. I'm about to drop that song for y'all, man. That's Biscayne in June, man. This Biscayne Boulevard is the street we be having the party at, man. This is where we do it at, on Biscayne Boulevard in Miami, man. Right in front of the Kaseya Center. That's what it's called right now, the Kaseya Center, which is where the Heat play. That's where all the Heat parades be at. I've been at all the parades. And we're going to have another one next summer, that we're going to have another party on Biscayne Boulevard because the Heat going to be champions. That's what we about to do, man. Yeah, yeah, man. Listen, man, we got the Greek Freak. I put the link up for y'all who want to join me and have some fun, and we can talk about the draft. Obviously, the NBA draft just happened this week as well. A lot of young talent got picked up, and I'm not gonna front. I don't watch college basketball, so I don't have no idea what any of these young players are gonna be able to do in the NBA. But if y'all know, let me know. I'm always willing to learn. I'm always willing to get new information about players. These young dudes. That dude, the Bansta, looks like he's gonna be great. I seen a little bit of that. Did Caleb Wilson? Some stuff on him. He looks phenomenal. He looks like he got some talent as well. I don't know about the Boozer twins or the Boozer kid too much. Nor do I know too much about Peterson, but I know a lot of people like Peterson, right? So Utah Peterson actually a good choice for them. They had Ace Bailey. So again, they got the NBA. The NBA is really a young man's league, right? So a lot of these young players are gonna be able to stand out, man. Like we were talking about these minimum vets. There's not too many vets in the NBA, man, that you want to put on the floor or keep around unless they're like a Kevin Durant, a Kawhi Leonard, a Damian Lillard, LeBron James. Like these are the only vets that we see in the league. There's no more vets like the Udonis Haslams, right? The Taj Gibsons, guys that just sit at the end of the bench and be, the Iguodalas. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't do that no more, man. The NBA got rid of those type of guys, man. I mean, if you think teams are going to pack the paint, that's fine. We're going to get some shooters. Pat Riley's not dumb. We're going to get some shooters. What's good, Iron Man? Peace and blessings, man. Thanks for joining the Friday Night Exposure with the Exposure, man. What do you think of the Miami Heat's big blockbuster trade and getting Giannis Antetokounmpo?
I think y'all can compete in the East. I mean, y'all got Giannis, y'all got Bam. I mean, they gonna be a problem in the East, man.
Without a doubt, we're going to be a problem in the East, man. There's no way we can't be. Now, mind you, the East is tough, right? You got Boston, New York, Detroit, Orlando, Indiana's supposed to be coming back with Halliburton, right? Now you got Miami, right? So, people are talking about how good Washington's supposedly is going to be coming, right? So, I mean, Charlotte just messed up by trading away Ball, which is kind of crazy to me. So now Ball's going to be in the West Coast. But yeah, the East is going to be fun next year, and the Heat are going to be in it. The Heat are going to be in it for sure.
I think
Giannis is healthy.
Yeah. Do you think y'all can keep Norman Powell? Because I've been hearing that.
Not unless they can find a way to restructure. What's his name's contract? Make him opt out, Wiggins opt out, and then they get some more money that way. But I don't even know if I want to keep Norman Powell.
Who you think they should get? Who you think they should get? I know y'all. I know you say y'all should be getting shooters, but who else do y'all need?
Well, I don't know who's really available right now, but we definitely need a center. We definitely need another a point guard, another backup point guard. Even though in reality we don't, because you got Giannis, Davion, and Bam. So you really do got three good facilitators. You really need to get some shooters. I heard Malik Beasley's available, but I don't know if you want to just try that. But that's something Pat Riley would do.
Y'all probably might need to get Rui. Need to touch on Rudy Hachimura. Or Luke Kennard.
Yeah, but Ruby's going to get paid. Ruby would get paid. He would get the same amount of money, or if not more, than what Norman Powell's asking for. Yeah. Oh, I mean, obviously, bring. Let's do that. Let's put Wiggins and Norman Powell together and send him over there to LA and to give us Hachimura.
Yeah.
Right? I'll take that.
That'd be a good trade, yeah.
I'll take that. Because, again, I don't think that the Heat roster is not that bad. Jovic could still shoot. Bam could shoot. Wiggins could shoot. Pella Larson could shoot. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think we got a chance.
Yeah, but I know you talking about the LeBron and going to Miami. You think that's realistic?
It's a possibility, very slim. I mean, slim as I am, possibility, but I don't know. I would love it. That wouldn't bother me, but LeBron coming back to Miami will never make me feel nothing but greatness.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be so great. I could just see it now. LeBron, Bam, and Giannis on the court together.
Yeah.
The Spo? Oh man, the East is in trouble.
Yeah.
and he'll get to relax here in Miami. He'll be good down here. But
He
I
don't
don't know,
have
man. I wonder how much I don't want to say loyalty. How much LeBron feels like he has to. Like, does he can he leave JJ Redick, like, just be like, yo, I'm out of here, man?
I think he can, but I mean, I think the problem is I think Bron is still gonna be on the team, on that Lakers team. So, you know how he do. You know, he like playing with his son and stuff. So
I don't know. I think he did it. I think that was fun. He did it. He played a playoff with his son. I don't think that's I think LeBron still wants to win a championship, which Miami gives him a good chance.
Yeah.
But does Miami give him a better chance than the Lakers do? Right?
You don't have to worry about Luka getting injured or nothing.
That's what I'm saying. And playing alongside Luka ain't fun, man. I don't think LeBron thinks playing alongside Luka is as fun as he thought it would be.
Yeah. Because at least Giannis and Bam, especially Bam, they can play defense. You got to worry about Austin Reeves and
Mitchell. And they got Mitchell, too, so you ain't got to worry about that. LeBron could just be that safeguard guy, and they all could just be dominating defensively.
Yep.
Oh, they would be a defensive nightmare for teams.
Yep.
Oh, the Necessities would be mad, too.
Yeah. But, yeah, I like the trade, man. I mean, I think y'all one of the favorites. I mean, y'all in that top three. If y'all can stay healthy and stuff, y'all can do something in the East.
I don't know about no TJ McConnell, man. I mean, I just don't know who available. If I can see who's available, I would be able to say, okay, yeah, I'll take this guy, that guy. Right now, I don't know off the top of my head who are the available free agents that the Heat could acquire. But it don't matter. Pat Riley finds them. He gets players that do exactly what he needs them to do.
Yeah,
he just does, and then sometimes they do more. Like I said, with Gabe Vincent and Caleb Martin and Max Strus. Yeah. These were the type of dudes we were making the finals with. Jay Crowder, even though Jay Crowder was kind of a decent player.
Yeah. So your expectation is to go to the finals this coming season.
Biscayne in June. What you mean? Expectations Biscayne in June. You ain't see me dancing? Do I gotta play it again? It's Biscayne in June. We about to have a blast, man.
Yep.
Oh man, y'all don't ask me no question like that, man. It's Biscayne in June, bro. You see it? Biscayne in June, nigga. Oh yes, we got the Greek freak, nigga. 305, stand up.
We got the Greek freak. Biscayne is the name of the street. Next summer, that's where we'll be. Cruising down through clouds, holding a trophy. We got the Greek freak. Biscayne is the name of the street. Next summer, that's where we'll be. Cruising down through crowds, holding a trophy. The Godfather did again. It's time to begin. The Heat's gonna win with the 7-foot Nigerian. Two big boys to make big noise. Best duo in the East. These boys bout to feast. Riley is beast and sport bout to unleash. New terror in the league. You cats ain't hearing me. This is Heat in 3rd degree. We making this decree. Let the title goes to.
Oh yeah, we dropping this track tonight for all the GJK members.
This is why.
Oh, let's go Heat, bitches.
Biscayne is the name of the street. Next summer, that's where we'll be. Cruising down through crowds, holding a trophy. We got the Greek freak. Biscayne is the name of the street. Next summer, that's where we'll be. Cruising down through crowds, holding a trophy. down through crowds holding a trophy.
Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, man. We having some fun, man. Yeah, my internet's tripping again tonight, man. Why it be doing this to me?
Is it
I
lagging?
started my computer on purpose. Yeah, it's lagging, man. It's lagging. It was lagging for you too, right?
Not really.
Okay. He said it fits the Miami theme so well. We about to have so much fun. And I got a Havana one too. I got a Havana mix of the same song too. Yeah, I don't want to listen, man. Like I said, man, this is what we do here in GOAT James Kingdom. We are basketball fans. This summer we're gonna have some more fun, giving y'all some new music. We're gonna do some more film study like we did last summer, where we're gonna go back and watch old basketball games from the early 2000s and the 90s and the 80s. And I think it's about time we have to pull out the 2016 tape, because there's Zesties running around here talking about Kyrie Irving was guarding Stephon Curry in the NBA Finals and shutting down Stephon Curry.
No.
I know. The nerve of the
That was
Zesties.
really good. It was like LeBron. It was LeBron that doing that.
Oh, don't even. I already went and looked up the numbers. LeBron was out there balling defensively, but on the internet, there's no real footage of that series. I think there's only Game 7 is the only game that's available in that of that entire series. So, but NBA.com, if you have the NBA app and you have the NBA account and ID, you're able to watch the actual games from all the finals from 1991 on. So they're all available to you. So we're gonna definitely do that
when y'all gonna do it? Like when y'all gonna show the 2016?
Well, we're trying to. This is the thing we're trying to do, because the problem is that it's hard to stream and play these videos at the same time, right? So that's the problem that I'm having. So we're trying to figure out how we can do. Like obviously, I'm gonna be collabing with Inside the Arc, Juan Boy, and Olo to do this with the Hardwood Authority channel. Yeah. But I'm trying to figure out how we can do it, because originally we were just gonna go on our private GOAT James Kingdom members lobby and just have all the GJK members show up there, put the link up for them, and then we can all have it there, and it will be recorded, and then we can just post the recording afterwards and not have a live. So that's the original plan. But we also was talking about seeing how we can do it to make it alive, because we want to be able to do it with people watching the game with us as well. So that's the hard part is that it doesn't matter, what internet service you have, bro. It's like when you're streaming and then you're trying to actually watch something on your stream, the lagging just starts to just start popping, no matter what it is. So. Yeah. But we're going to have some fun this summer, man. So, again, support what we do here in GOAT James Kingdom. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Also, don't forget to hype GOAT James Kingdom videos. It's a new feature now that YouTube provides to all the followers and subscribers to the content creators that you like. You hype their video, and that lets YouTube know that this is a video that should be out and about for people to, to see. So, again, thanks for supporting GOAT James Kingdom. And, obviously, join us every Friday night right here. And also Sunday afternoons for the GOAT James Kingdom show. Yeah, that's what we do, man. We having some fun, man. Shout out to everybody who's also watching us on FYF Sports Debate. Shout out to Lamont, the #1 scammer in America. That's what the Bulls always do. They always drafting players. That's what y'all do. Draft them.
Yeah,
this ain't the 90s.
Yeah, I wrote on y'all posts, like under y'all posts, and I was like, yeah, Chicago won that. The draft. I think Kalen Wilson pickup, and then the Swain. I think those are the two that can help out Chicago in the future, and they can be a threat, in the near future. But it's going to take time. But that's why my thought was on the draft. I think the Bulls won the night.
Yeah, the Bulls, they made some moves to try to, I guess, blow it all up and bring in some new talent, which is weird because you almost would think that they had a bunch of veterans. No, they got rid of like Kobe White and all those guys. So, but again, I think the NBA is in a good space. I don't know about these young players. I don't know how long they can last where they're in a league where they're just playing with a bunch of dudes under 20. I mean, under 30.
Yeah.
This is definitely the youngest NBA I've ever seen in my life.
It's most talent NBA. More
Yeah,
skill.
definitely the most talented. It is the most skilled,
More
the most
skill.
talented. Yeah, it is. It is. And there's so much going on the basketball court, man. There's so much.
Yeah.
You can see how easy people are exposing subtle weaknesses or subtle lapses on the other side. Like it's clear as day. It's clear as day. You got to be on point if you want to win a championship. The Knicks showed you that. If you ain't, if you could be up 29 and still lose.
Come back.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord, man.
The role players can nowadays they can get you 30 a night. So it's kind of of a difficult to contain these teams because of the role players nowadays. They can score a whole lot of points.
Yeah. Nah, again, it's not an easy scenario, man. It's not an easy scenario at all, man. Again, the things that you have to see these players go through, it's not just, it's not waking up next day and listening to Skip Bayless and them tell you some nonsense, man. It's really paying attention. And I'm starting to follow some channels and some pages that are breaking down certain aspects of the game that we need to see a lot more of, man. Because the stuff like the Knicks were doing, the stuff that the Spurs were trying to do, the stuff that we were seeing in these playoffs, man, we saw a very physical playoffs. We saw a very, these guys were really, really playing hard. Like they were trying to win games. But it was just great basketball, man. Up and down, man. Straight up and down, man. So shout out to everybody who's watching us again. This is the Friday Night Exposure with the Exposer. We're talking about Giannis Antetokounmpo joining my Miami Heat, and now we are in the cusp of making a title contention this year in Miami. It's clear as day. There's no more, Jimmy's not really that guy. Bam's really not that guy. We got that guy. And I don't know how many people are going to doubt Giannis now because of one season. I don't know what to tell you. And I know people's like, he never got out of the first round in the last 3 years. It's like, y'all didn't say that about what's his name, Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah.
Who could barely get out of the first round his whole entire career.
Yeah. It's true.
Like y'all don't be talking basketball, man. Yeah, the injuries are a thing. If he stays healthy though, we got ourselves a star player.
Yep. I think this gets him more motivated too, to win another championship.
No, he still wants to win. That's why he left Milwaukee. If he didn't want to win a championship, he could just stay in Milwaukee, get paid. No, like they said, he could have stayed there and that's it. But now, this is what gets me upset with the Zesty. So now he's supposed to just stay and keep losing. And then I saw the dude Howie just say you hate basketball, talking about they tried everything. They got him Dame, they got him this, they got him that. No, they didn't do enough. Yeah. The league is growing. The league is at a fast pace. Obviously, everything they're doing is not enough. You hired Doc Rivers as your coach. Hello. Doc Rivers. What did you expect? You got rid of another coach within 3 months of him being the coach? Like, come on.
That's true.
Then you got rid of the coach that won you the championship. Who was that? Nick Nurse? No, it wasn't Nurse. It was Budenhauser.
Yeah, Budenhauser.
Budenhauser. Get rid of him. Why? How you get rid of championship coaches?
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
That make no sense. Mike Malone getting fired. Vogel getting fired. Well, Vogel got fired after a bad season. I don't think Milwaukee had a bad season recently. It was all because of injuries.
Yeah.
I guess we could say the same thing with the Lakers, too. They did have some injuries, too, when Vogel got fired in 22.
Yeah.
But he didn't do a good job, neither. He didn't do a good job.
Yeah, because AD was out, I think, a whole lot of games that year.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had LeBron getting injured, too.
Yeah, but, I like I said, man, Giannis is a 30 and 10 and 5 on 60% shooting on a Tuesday. Like my boy Chill would say.
Yeah.
You still got to worry about him. He has one of the best downhill games in NBA history, if not the best downhill game in NBA history. He's one of the best finishers in the league. He punishes your big men for being too slow. He punishes your smaller men for being too small.
Yep.
And he does not care about nobody. Miami's gonna be perfect for him. Miami's gonna be perfect place for him. He's gonna blossom in Miami. He's gonna basically rejuvenate his career right here in Miami.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna be. Yeah, and I'm all for the hating. Somebody says if we can somehow get Anthony Simon or Sexton, I wouldn't mind Sexton. I've always wanted Sexton to come
Yeah,
to
he's
Miami.
he's a free agent.
He's a Miami player. If he's a free agent, sign him. Go
Yeah.
get Sexton.
Go
get him.
He played defense. He's a dog. Yep.
Yeah, go get Sexton. Definitely go get Sexton.
Yep.
I don't know. Move Jovic for who? Who would want Jovic? I don't know about that. Duncan? You mean Duncan Robinson? What Duncan you talking about? Did he let Duncan Robinson go? He's not coming back.
Yeah, he ain't coming. Yeah, he ain't coming back.
Nah, man. But we got a new guest up here. Peace, Lee. Thank you for joining the Friday Night Exposure with the Exposer. We are here, obviously, talking Miami Heat acquisition of Giannis Antetokounmpo and obviously NBA draft and the offseason moves yet to come.
What's going on, Ajani? It's been a while since I've been on your show, but I still support. Good brother. You're a good brother. I'm just hating because I support the Celtics and they fumbled again with Giannis, and I've been crushed these last 2 weeks, and now they fumbled to Jaylen Brown.
How you got Jaylen Brown? I don't understand how y'all got Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, and y'all out here just dangling Jaylen Brown every year for a trade. It don't make no sense.
I don't know, Johnny. I don't have a clue. I'm just sitting back. I was really hoping that they could keep the tandem and somehow add Giannis and Antetokounmpo, but Brad Stevens. You know what? You know how they didn't get Giannis, right? It was basically the Bucks literally said, "Yeah, this is a done deal. You just got to give us two of your bench players that you drafted in the first and second round last year or the year before." And Brad Stevens didn't want to do it.
Who was those players? Who was the players?
I'm trying to think of their names. One of them. I'm actually gonna do some research now. What's his name? I'm looking it up now. For whatever reason,
that would be crazy because I think
Hugo Gonzalez.
Hugo
Gonzalez is one of them. Yeah.
Oh my God, who is that? I don't even know who that is.
And then the other one, gosh, it just frustrated me so bad, Johnny.
Someone said Ben Shireman.
Yes.
Y'all talking about the Jaylen Brown and the Giannis trade?
Yes.
That was on the table.
Yeah, supposedly.
It was all because Brad Stevens didn't want to give up Hugo Gonzalez and Baylor Shireman.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, bro. All because of that.
That was an easy trade to make.
Easy. And Brad Stevens didn't want to do it. And now I'm going to have to deal with Ajani trolling the Celtics every single day for the rest of the year.
Oh, it's going to be great to beat on the Celtics and the Knicks now. Oh, it's
why did I join your panel tonight, Ajani? I don't know why I did.
I'm just saying, listen, y'all got a championship, so don't even feel bad. We haven't won one since 2013. Y'all were way much more recent champs. Y'all definitely still got, to me, like I said, I still have Jaylen Brown in the top 10. Jason Tatum is still the top 10 player in today's NBA as well. Derek White is still good. Pritchard stepped up. You guys got some good talent. I think again, at the end of the day, I think a lot of teams, I mean, you got rid of the championship team, so you had to expect that there was going to be some kind of decline, especially when you knew Jason Tatum was going. I don't know what Boston is doing. I just think that y'all just trying to clear up cap space. I think y'all don't want to pay. I don't think y'all want to pay Jaylen Brown the money he's going to get the next 2-3 years.
Oh yeah, especially with the whole second apron. Gosh, but yeah, that I think that's the primary reason. And then plus, at some point, when you continue to dangle Jaylen Brown in trade talks every year, at some point he's going to demand a trade, and which technically he already did. But I think he's going to get traded within the next week or two. I just don't know to what team's going to get traded. So I don't know if it's going to be the Hornets. They popped up. I don't know if it's going to be the Pistons. I really don't have a clue. The Warriors could be a wild card. I don't know. It's going to be.
This offseason is going to be crazy. This offseason is going to be crazy.
Why do y'all want to trade Jaylen Brown so bad? I just don't get that.
I don't want to. You would have to reach Brad Stevens. It's him that wants to for some weird reason.
Yep. What up, 2 cents? We got 2 cents in the building. What's good, 2 cents?
Hey, what's up, Will? Hey, congratulations on your Christmas present. I got you. We sent them down there to you. I know you was happy when you seen them. Man, I was like, man, I wish I knew Ajani personally. I was like, bro, I would have bumped chests with you on that one. But here's the thing about it. You know what I love about what's going on now? See, what they're doing with sports. I hated it. Okay, like in college. It was damn near the Alabama Invitational for the national championship. They did all this tournament stuff and made it a little bit better. And it became more competitive. And now they're doing things in the college realm to make it more competitive. Even when Chicago ran the table like that for that many years, nobody want to see Chicago or the Lakers do that every year unless they're a fan. Now it's up. All that stuff they was talking about, Kirk and all them guys. Yeah, we're gonna repeat, man. He might get 4. He might 4-peat. Yeah. You ain't nowhere to be found now. They eating crow because they leveling out this talent. Man, I didn't realize how much great talent is coming in the league. Like each year, each time. Them Kwame Brown years, that shit over. Anthony Bennett, that's over. We're not doing that no more. What's the dude from Detroit? Nope. What's the little dude from Detroit that's the bus?
Darko
Milicic. Yeah, Darko. Yeah, them days is over. Man, these guys' talent can change your team, your competition, your upward trajectory. Just like that. And man, congratulations. I know Miami's gonna put some pieces in place. Man, y'all kind of scary.
I mean, you got the 20. We talked about this. I was telling people the 2016 draft, the 2017 draft, the 2019 draft, the 2020 draft, the 2022 draft. Like, there's been some real good drafts lately, bringing in some real good talent into the league.
Don't let Miami get LeBron in the reunion. We're never gonna hear the end of it.
Everybody's going crazy. Everybody's been saying that. I mean, like I said, it's a slim chance. Pat Riley did say he will make the offer. We can't know until the true offseason kicks in, which is after July 4th, which is basically after next weekend. So the 4th is on a Saturday. So I believe that 6th or the 7th or one of those days that week, the NBA free agency opens up, and then from there teams could officially make pitches to players, and then we'll start seeing some signings and some names being taken off the board. So we'll see. I mean, again, Pat Riley is known for doing this. Listen, if you're a shooter, playing with Giannis is where you want to be.
I'll still give some props for getting the super. What do they call it? The Heatles over there. That was kind of crazy that he actually pulled that off and it worked immediately. And bro, now that you said it, you said LeBron. I was like, wait a minute. And LeBron might go to Miami just because he played there. He got some legacy there and get him some more chips. And he'll take a haircut just for the simple fact that he played over there. He does have a rapport there. I don't see him going to New York or something crazy like that. But man, you just trying to scare the league. I hope they block that. No, LeBron, Giannis, and Bam. Man, you crazy. Yeah, that's that Chris Paul stuff y'all trying to pull, man.
That'd be crazy. Again, I think LeBron is. I don't think no team is going to give LeBron the max deal. So maybe LeBron can make somewhere between 25 to 35, maybe $40 million, depending on the team. But if it's a contending team, it's probably going to be lower on the lower spectrum, which is why he probably stays with LA. Because if anything, if I'm gonna take cheap money, stay in LA. And I got still Luka and Austin and its comfortable system. But the Heat is very enticing. And like I said, even Golden State, playing alongside Stephen Curry is something I think LeBron James wants to do. Like he wants to do
Hey,
it. But
Johnny.
if Golden
I
State,
think
if
he
Golden
wants to
State,
be.
if Golden State could pitch something nice and put something together for him, he might just go play with Stephen Curry. But again, we'll see, man. That's why I said it's going to be a crazy offseason all across the board.
Hey, Ajani. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
I know you're going to troll the Celtics, rightfully so. But hopefully if you haven't done it yet, can you please troll the Lakers for that Austin Reeves signing?
Oh my
Please.
God, that was terrible.
Oh my goodness.
He don't deserve
Everybody
it.
hates that signing. I thought it
He
was.
really don't.
I thought he got off cheap with them. I thought they got off cheap. I thought he was going to make more than that. Well, could he have made more? Wasn't he eligible for like 250, 240? No.
Ajani, so initially it was, I think,
If it was a 5-year deal, it would have been 250.
I think it was
right?
anywhere from 36 to 42 a year initially, and then Detroit were, I guess, somewhat serious contenders to land Austin Reeves. It was just a cover up. They just wanted the Lakers to overspend, which it worked. Rob Pelinka. Man, I hope LeBron leaves LA.
They wanted him. Detroit was going to draft Reeves, but he told them, "Don't draft me because I want to go to LA."
LA could have gave
Reeves
you
wants
right.
to
He
play in
could've gave him
LA.
240.
He wants to play there. Why
He
haven't you
could have gave him
said?
240. Yeah, the Lakers could have gave him 240, but they ain't that stupid. Yeah, but they gave 185, so it's kind of not too bad.
Yeah, that's $45 million a year. Shoot.
Yeah, but 185 ain't 240. But I get what you're
No,
saying.
I know that. Yeah. I know that.
Yeah, but
It's
they
shorter
he
and
coulda
it's
got that,
less
but
money.
he passed out. He was like passed out on the golf course, man. He couldn't believe it. He got 100, and you know what kind of money he was playing on before? It's little compared to, man. That's
Yeah, I think it
life
was
changing.
like
That's life
$12
changing.
million, something like that. Like $12 million, something like
Yeah,
that.
that's
Yeah.
crazy. Hey, but back on your Heat. Yeah,
I'm still hating.
Giannis is not young. Giannis might lose his. I'm hoping he don't lose his wife down there in Miami. Yeah, I almost lost my damn girl when I was in Miami. Man, y'all are aliens down there. Everybody's beautiful. You dress nice and all of this. I mean, if you got well-to-do money, you ain't got to worry about the poking beans of projects or nothing. That ain't what I'm talking about. Man, it is super. I'm looking at it, I'm like, damn, look at that dude's house. He got a yacht pulled up to the back of his damn house. I'm like, it was crazy, bro. I was like freaked out from it. It's so beautiful and clean in those areas. You know what I'm talking about, Johnny. You know that man. Hey,
It's crazy that you say that. Yeah, you know, 2 cents. You say that because on my birthday, I took the week off. I rented a hotel room on the beach, and I had a nice room that was really like, it was like 20 floors up. So I was able to see the whole intercoastal. And like you said, man, there's people who have houses, bro, like big houses where they got boats in their backyard.
Pulling the boat up. Man,
yeah, like they pulling up boats. They got all kinds of. And I'm like, yo, and I mind you, I'm only looking at it in a small, like maybe like a 2-mile radius, right? Because I'm only like 20 floors up, whatever. But still, we're talking about hundreds of miles of coastline of all these intercoastal where there's all kind of houses and people with boats and stuff in and out of there. So yeah, Miami is. I tell people it's a rich broke town. There's a lot of rich broke people around here. Because there's no middle class. There's no middle class society at all. It's either you broke or you rich.
You know, Johnny, just for you saying that, I hope that he go 0-82 this year. Just for you saying that.
Oh,
I hope, you know what? I hope y'all get real stupid and trade us Jaylen Brown and we send over Wiggins and.
you know what? With Brad Stevens at this point, I won't be surprised.
I don't get it. I've been telling people about Jason Tatum since 2021, 2022, and telling people how good Jason Tatum was. Then afterwards, I started noticing even that with Jaylen Brown's ability, his ascension. I was like, yo, these are like I said, to me, they've been the best 2 duos in the league for quite some time.
Yeah, I agree.
It's only recently that we've had some other duos that can step in, like the Jokers and Murrays, and even that's only in the playoffs. But those 2 have been balling. I mean, for since 2018, 2019, man, those dudes been balling. So, I never understood. I never understood the hate on Jaylen Brown, but I understand it when we talk about it as far as being black men in America. But other than that, Boston. It's Boston. I thought they like winning.
Well, I mean, you would think, but yeah, it's. The countdown began. I mean, the countdown's already here, Johnny. It's not a matter of if but when in terms of Jaylen Brown getting traded. It could be tonight, tomorrow, 2 weeks. He's out of here. I mean, I like the guy. I don't blame him at this point, but it's painful. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I was going to ask you about the LaMelo Ball trade to Minnesota.
Hey, hold on before you go there, because I want to stay with your Boston Celtics. Yeah. Hey, what's this? Is Timu? Is that Timu B Lee? But it's all good.
No. This is Lee. Yeah, no, it's not the Timu
league.
I mean, there's another
league.
Not
I've been messing with it. It's Friday night. hey, check this out. Here's what I want to say about that Boston thing. See, I know you would think like Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, they like the same. I didn't realize how tall damn Jason Tatum is. Jason Tatum is 6'9",
6'10". Yeah, he's really 6'10". To be honest,
he's a big boy. He's a big boy. And see, what I like about he fits in that prototype of a grinder. When you 6'6", 6'7", you got your speed and you got the height. And his athleticism, of course, his weight is better than Jason Tatum. I think Jason Tatum got a chance to do more fundamental stuff, drills and little shooting stuff. But it don't matter. I know JB can put that damn ball in the hoop and he can stop the other guy. And his heart, I want him in my damn foxhole type deal. I mean, he is. Look, they're going to get rid of him because they done messed up. That's like being in a relationship and like, look, baby, I don't really want to be together. You see other people. And then next day you be like, yeah, just don't do that. Man, you broke some trust there.
Yeah. You got it out in the open. Yeah, you got it out in the open.
Yeah, it's over. Oh, yeah, speaking of heights, because Jason Tatum is listed as 6'8". I think he's taller than that. Same with Giannis. Giannis has been listed at 6'11" for like 5 years. Dude is over 7 feet. He's 7.5 feet at least.
Yeah, Giannis is 7 foot. That's why I call him the 7 foot Nigerian, man. We about to win, man.
That joker can dunk on you with his feet, man. That joker is just athletic out of this world. Remember the wall? Y'all remember the wall they did for Boston? They did it for like a year. Giannis got his shot right, and now it's hard to stop him. If you play basketball, a guy like him is hell. He's hell on wheels. You can't. It's hard to stop him. And you better get 3 guys to try to stand in front of him. That's good luck. It worked with Boston with the wall, but we know that don't work today. You can't get away with it today.
And the Miami Heat got Giannis. That still breaks my heart.
Yeah, we got the Greek figure, and we did talk about the cap space. And just in case y'all don't know, this is a little bit of the issues that the Heat are dealing with now that they traded for Giannis and what they would have to do to fill up the spot. Well, let's see. But this is what the Heat is dealing with right now.
With Giannis Antetokounmpo and Bobby Portis joining the Miami Heat, their salary cap is going to look a lot different heading into next season. Together, Giannis and Portis make nearly $73 million, so the Heat had to include one of their big contracts, and they went with Wisconsin native Tyler Hero, and then they also included Kel'el Ware, Jaime Jaquez, and Kasparas Yakuchonis. The trade also included 3 first-round picks, a pick swap, and a second-round pick. But this is still an incomplete look at their salary cap sheet because there's 3 more players that still need to be updated. First, Nikola Jovic's new extension kicks in next season at over $16 million. And then Norman Powell and Simone Fontecchio are both set to become unrestricted free agents unless the Heat can re-sign them by June 29th. Obviously, they'd love to bring back Powell, as he's the perfect complement to Giannis, but according to Brian Windhorst, they might struggle to do that. He's probably going to get an offer of at least $20 million in free agency. The problem for the Heat is that they're currently hard capped at the first apron following the Giannis trade, and they still need to fill in at least 4 more roster spots. Even if they're all at the minimum, that doesn't leave enough room for a competitive offer to Powell. Now, theoretically, if they could get Andrew Wiggins to opt out of his player option and renegotiate and extend his contract, that would open up more flexibility, but it still wouldn't be guaranteed to work. So we'll see over the next few days how the Heat go about restructuring their roster around Giannis and Bam, and who will be on the team with them heading into next season.
So y'all hard cap. That's the problem.
Yeah, we're hard capped with Giannis. We can't go over the first apron because we traded for Giannis.
Ajani, all thanks to CJ McCollum with that new CBA.
Yeah.
That would be scary.
Terrible.
Giannis doesn't need a true center. The center that they were winning with, when we talk about Brook Lopez, offensively, Brook Lopez didn't play in the paint. He didn't play nowhere near the paint. He stayed outside. Now he was definitely a great rim protector, but so is Bam. So they got that. We good. Bam could protect the rim and protect the paint. Bam's one of the best defensive anchors in the league, if not the best. Only two I would put in front of him is Rudy Gobert and Wemby. And adding Giannis is only going to make us better defensively in the paint. So offensively, they have to clear the space for Giannis, which is going to work well because nobody needs to be in the paint for the Miami Heat to play. They just need a big man just to have a big man to help. Just to help, you know what I'm saying? But even at that, we probably won't even need a big man now that I'm thinking about it. I mean, we kind of.
Ajani,
got Karl Anthony Towns, Mobley to deal with.
Yeah.
How come Bam is so disrespected?
Because he plays in Miami 1 and 2. He doesn't put up the big scoring numbers, and the last 2 or 3 years, people have been waiting for him to be that guy. He just never. He just doesn't do it. He just plays within the system, and he takes his shots when he can, and that's really it. He doesn't look to go out there and be like, okay, I'm gonna just I'm gonna score. Like he doesn't do that. Like if he can score, he scores, but he just doesn't do it. And I think people like scores.
Hey, think about it.
He's a great player outside of all of that. He does everything great. Even his scoring to me is still great because he doesn't shoot that much. That's the thing. He just doesn't shoot a lot.
Hey, bro, just put this for food for thought. Do you really think when Giannis was playing, he really needed Brook Lopez in the paint? Now that was a good anchor for him because we know he played that like Wemby, like to run out there and shoot the three or mid range. So his dominance, what he could be doing to people down there, he didn't utilize it. In this day and age, man, it's almost scary to see. Bam and Giannis can do really the same thing down there. They held their feet. They got motors. This is why I like them. They got motors. It's not like Joker. He moves slow on defense. Everything he do is slow. These guys will run through a doggone brick wall type of deal. And I'm scared to see whatever piece. If somebody said what McCollum, I was like, damn, is McCollum up to be able to do something? CJ.
I didn't know McCollum was available. If he's available, that's a nice
I thought
option.
I heard somebody say CJ McCollum. I'm like,
somebody did say that. Somebody did say that, but that's if he's available. I guess he's available. Again, a lot of these guys I think have player options. I mean, I would like to see what Wiggins is going to do because I think this is the perfect fit for Wiggins because he's so inconsistent. But being that third guy and somebody that we can go to close games, but I just don't know how much we can go to him to close games every game that we need somebody to close a game. I don't know about that.
I googled
Martell
it.
made some good points with that.
I googled it. No, he's not. He just told me. He said, no, he's not eligible for trading. He's not eligible for it. CJ McCollum. Yeah, but what I would like to see, man, I might cry if LeBron came back to Miami. Oh man, I would cry. That would be a big three. Like, yeah, I think that would be bigger than the Bosh D Wade big three in Miami. If you want to be honest.
To be honest with you, he could make a storyline out of it and say I got some unfinished business in Miami.
Tickets $10,000, baby.
No, I mean think about it. He can literally say, "Hey, I got some unfinished business in Miami, and I'm gonna go there and do my thing." He could really make this a story headline that can go in his favor. Because remember, it doesn't matter what LeBron do, people are going to hate on him. So he doesn't have to worry about the negative people. It's how he can make it just be perceived for his fans and the people that do appreciate him. And it would change a lot of Miami Heat fans' views of him coming back down here. And if he can help the Heat win a championship, and especially if he comes with that energy, like, hey, I came to get some unfinished business. I did tell y'all not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. So let's see what we can do.
But it seems like y'all like the only fan base that loves him, though. I think
I don't know. There's some Heat fans that don't like that. That don't really like.
They don't
LeBron.
like him.
Yeah, nah. But he does. He's still obviously we still respect LeBron. There's no way we can. Yeah. Like we can't. We're not. Miami fans are not stupid. I mean, the only stupid part about Miami fans is being a Dolphin fan. Other than that, we're not stupid.
Wait, Ajani, you don't like the Dolphins?
Hell no, the Dolphins suck. They've always sucked. I was smart enough to know that as a kid. I was like, hell no, it's Joe Montana. Jerry Rice, bitch.
But what do you think of the LaMelo Ball going to Minnesota? And Pac-Man 180? No, Giannis is taller than 6'11". Sorry,
the locker room with Anthony Edwards and LaMelo Ball in it has got to be pure cinema, man.
Oh,
they got to record that, man. We have to have inside. They got to do like they do. What's that show they do on HBO for the NFL when they go in the locker room and they follow a team during minicamp? They got to do something like that for those two dudes, bro. There's no way.
Hard Knocks.
Like a Hard Knocks. They got to do a Hard Knocks for the Timberwolves, bro. We have to see what they're doing in the locker room, bro. We have to watch this season. Those two together on the court is going to be crazy. I can't wait to watch those two together. Oh Lord, this is gonna be Yo, this is gonna be great. I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be great. I don't know what Minnesota's gonna do, but they're gonna be very entertaining because Anthony Edwards and LaMelo Ball on the same team, bruh. That's pure entertainment, man. That's the only thing I can say for right now. That's just gonna be pure entertainment. Good luck with that coach. What's the name of that coach again? I can't think. It's not Finch, is it? No, it's Finch.
Yeah, it's Finch.
Finch. Good luck, Coach Finch. But they did get rid of Naz Reid and Julius Randle, which I find odd.
I think something happened in the locker room. They, you know what I'm saying? They weren't gelling like they supposed to. Too much talk and not enough production. You know, old school guys like to do a lot of talking and you ain't backing it up. That's why I respect LeBron. At the end of the day, he probably telling them what to do with this, that, and other, but that dude's still producing. That's crazy. Hey, man, he still got his breast milk. Yeah, I don't want to hear nothing they talking about. LeBron produced.
You know what? One thing I've never heard nobody say through all of this whole week was Milwaukee. What is Milwaukee gonna do? How do they? I mean, they got two big men now.
Rebuild.
They got Turner, Ware, Hero, Jaime Jaquez. Those are four guys that they can literally play right now.
Yeah. I wish Miami didn't get rid of Ware, but I understand that they had.
We had to. We had to throw Ware in there. Ware was definitely, and I think the Heat were ready to get rid of him too. Because again, the Heat don't like rookies, man. We do not like rookies, bro.
Yeah. And he's super talented. Ware's super talented.
They would have stunted Dwayne Wade's growth. If it wasn't for us getting Shaq, they would have stunted Dwayne Wade's growth.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Shaq opened it up.
I'm glad you mentioned the Bucks because actually one of my favorite players in the draft is actually Nate Ament, who went to the Bucks. Okay. When you're 6'10" to 7 feet with that skill set, man, I think
what's that skill set? Because again, I don't know too much about these players.
Yeah,
got a high release. Got a high release on his shot.
Great
he's athletic. He is athletic.
Who
for his
who
size?
Y'all talking about?
Nate.
Just Nate Ament, the Bucks' first draft pick. Just
smooth. Okay, yeah.
Just smooth.
I think he got like a 38-inch vertical,
something like that. And he's a pretty good defender too. He's not a bad defender.
Yeah.
And he actually said, I think it was him or one of his agents, one of those two, said that he's not. No, it was his physician said, yeah, he's not done growing. He could grow to like 7'1" in the next couple of years, and he's 6'10" and a half right now. So, yeah, just super talented. He was just a player that I looked at for quite some time.
Yeah, he's talented.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, again, like I said, I can't wait to see what these young dudes are going to do because these last few years, I mean, the Bronny draft was kind of the weakest draft I've seen in a while.
Johnny, come on.
No, it was bad. It was bad. Like, Alex Sarr and those dudes, bro, they really kind of like, Ricochet and it ain't really.
Ricochet ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, it's there was a couple of gems that people picked up later on, but it really wasn't that good of a draft. It's not like the Amon Thompson or the Sarr Thompson draft, right? It's not like that draft. That was a better draft.
Yeah, this was a deep draft for sure.
Yeah, it was a deep draft.
Hey, check this out. The bigger question was when we talking about Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm.
No, the biggest question is, well, actually, the statement is, Who cares? They just fell into the Utah, Sacramento. Like, I know they got NBA teams. Man, I promise you, I do not care. I'm not about to stay up to see damn Utah play nobody. Yeah. At the end of the
Or
day,
Milwaukee. Or Milwaukee.
That's the truth.
Or
I ain't gonna lie, that's
Milwaukee.
the truth.
I'll watch Utah only because of Darren Peterson and because I love the NBA and I love basketball.
Man, that
You
is
watch
so true.
Milwaukee
Shout out
fucking
to you for that one, with the 2 cents, man. But somebody
we don't
says here,
care.
somebody says here, Dame would be pissed he didn't get there first, and it's true. Dame really wanted to come to
Miami.
what's it called? To Miami.
Yep. He got clipped up. He couldn't make it. Sorry.
Yeah.
I love Milwaukee when they had Giannis on there. But other than that, you're not about to get me to watch Milwaukee. See, Milwaukee. There's just certain teams that they don't push the needle, and not yet. You know, that one championship was great, but at the end of the day, no, not at all. And nobody really. Hey, Stephen A. Play that man. When he go, hey, who cares? You know. Yeah, that's exactly what I think about that with the trades they left, because they got some good guys. I ain't no lie, man. I like that dude Ware. I thought he was gonna do more out there, you know. And then they got that Mexican Yao Ming or whatever they talking about. The Jaquez or whatever. Yeah, them dudes ball, bro.
Oh, talk about that. They drafted a Mexican in this draft. He's like 6'10", 6'11".
Oh yeah. Lopez.
Yeah. So I can't. Yeah, so I can't call Jaime Jaquez the Mexican Yao Ming no more. He's not the tallest Mexican I know.
Right. My homeboy
He about like
actually work
6'10".
with. You know they people.
The new one's like 6'10". Jaime Jaquez is like 6'6", 6'5", 6'7", something like that. Which is still tall for a Mexican, which is why I call him the Mexican Yao Ming. But now we got a 6'10" Mexican. That's definitely the Mexican Yao Ming for sure.
Yeah. Yo.
That is definitely that. And there's a few people here in the
did
comments.
He go to? I think he went to Memphis.
Yeah. I grew up on Nahara. Nahara was that dude.
Memphis is not a good place for him. He gonna have to find a new city. He's gonna have to find him a new city.
I thought Miami was gonna pick him up. I thought Miami was gonna pick him up at first.
Hey, speaking of Memphis, where's Ja Morant gonna go, or is he stuck in Memphis?
I was told, and the rumors was he was going to Minnesota, but obviously that's not gonna happen no more.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen now.
Now, wait a minute. Could y'all imagine Ja Morant, LaMelo Ball, and Anthony Edwards on the same team?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, they play the same position. Melo didn't play the same
Forget
position.
the same position. They play the same player role. They be out in these streets with all the females, man. They out here chasing all the clout. They be chasing all the clout together, man. Oh,
hey, do you remember Eduardo Nahara? That was the Mexican dude. He might have been one of the first Mexicans to play basketball in the NBA or something like that. But he was back in the day. He was good. He was decent, you know. But they getting some new guys now.
No, not Vinny Del Negro. Vinny Del Negro was Mexican.
Who?
I thought Vinny Del Negro was Italian.
Eduardo Nahara.
Yeah, I remember Nahara. I do remember Nahara.
That was the first one, I think.
Yeah, I do remember Nahara. Now, this is why people call him a scammer, because you know on FYF Sports Debate, you know we are multi-streaming there, but the title of the show is LeBron coming back to Miami, and I'm reading all these comments from everybody who's actually like saying it's a good idea, and some people are saying no. You know, obviously we know the Zesties in the comments, but there's a lot of people who were saying, hey, it wouldn't be a bad idea that the league, it would be good for ratings. It makes good sense for both both parties. I mean, I would love it. You would get no argument from me if LeBron James said he's coming back to Miami.
Not of course one bit.
Not one bit.
Of course not. Well,
not one bit. You know, man. Not one bit, man.
Yeah. Oh, I wish that could happen for you, but you ain't that lucky. You already got the New York title thing. You got Giannis. God, come on. God, there's other people praying out here other than Ajani. Come on now.
Yeah, there's other people praying out here. Come on, God.
Answer
the call, man. Answer the call. God damn, man. Answer the call, brother.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Johnny, you've had it good. I've had it horrible because even before the whole Jaylen Brown.
How is a Miami fan watching the Knicks win a championship good? That is not good for me.
I'm talking about Giannis in particular.
Okay,
yeah. I've had a
yeah.
horrible because the Jaylen Brown situation, and then before that, unfortunately, Johnny, you may kick me off the panel because of this, but I support the Cleveland Browns. They traded Myles Garrett.
Nah, I don't care about football. I'm not a football fan. I stopped watching football after Kaepernick.
Oh yeah, I don't blame you.
Been about
After
10
who?
years now. After Kaepernick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't. I'm still boycotting. I'm still the only one.
You still 10 toes down. Okay, I feel you.
Nah, I'm definitely done with the NFL. The NFL is bad, bro. I'm done with the NFL, bro. That I don't know how people still watching football. It really don't. Like the only reason I keep up with it is because for fantasy football purposes. Other than that, I don't really care about what's going on in the NFL. I still don't know what's going on. I don't know who's the best players. I only go look at the stats in fantasy football and then I go pick the players off that. That's it. I don't know who's on what team no more. None of that.
That's like me with baseball. I mean, I watch. Ain't no say I don't watch football, but it became who's gonna win, Kansas City or the New England Patriots? That type of shit. I mean, look, it's so even now. Like they trying to even it out, man. Nobody really wants to see the same guy or the same team winning all the doggone time.
It doesn't bother me.
Days are gone, bro. In any
it doesn't
sport.
bother me at all if a team wins like 8 NBA championships in a row.
Hell no.
It does not bother me. It never has.
Either way, it doesn't bother me. I wasn't one of the ones that complained about the super teams. Like most people were complaining about super teams.
I'm with you there, Johnny.
And now that we're in the parity of the NBA, I like it too. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like I've never experienced parity in the NBA as an NBA fan. It's always been super teams. It's always been blockbuster teams dominating the NBA since I've been watching the NBA since the 90s. I've been watching NBA since 91. So we're talking about the Bulls, we're talking about the Spurs, we're talking about the Lakers, we're talking about the Heat, and we're talking about the Warriors, right? These teams have won the majority of the championships in the last 35 years.
Yeah.
So
how's it? Here's the thing I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfair if another team is not allowed to do it. If you're allowed to trip people on the team and you just don't trip people, and I trip you and I'm getting an advantage, who's the damn sucker? No, the rule is the rule. You can build a damn super team. There ain't nobody saying Charlotte can't build one or Chicago is not allowed to. So it's not unfair. It's better management. And hey, look, I'm more enticing. All you had to do is get me to go down to Miami and chill with them people one time if I was Giannis. Leaving them. Have you ever been to Milwaukee? Oh my God. Hell no. Bro, yeah, when can I sign type of deal? Miami is, it's too beautiful, man. I've never seen nothing like that. It looked like Dubai, in certain areas. So yeah, Johnny get to live down there. If you want to see that, I'm like, yeah, man, big up to people that's able to live down there and they ain't in the slums and being able to enjoy that. I was like, the back of the house all lit up. Yeah, you can throw a pillow into the water from your patio type of deal. And the dude backing up a damn yacht and you looking over there and there's people out there all dressed up, drinking champagne, not Hennessy or whatever. It's
Miami's a town that'll make you realize there are people with money. You be like, there's people with money. People just living their life for real.
Yeah.
But somebody asked, what does this mean for Bam? This means a lot for Bam. This is what Bam wants. Bam wants the ability to play team basketball. Bam is willing to do all the dirty work. He's willing to do all the hustle stuff. He's willing to do all the little things that most people don't want to do on the court. He's going to hit the glass. He's going to be one of the best defenders in the league. He's going to definitely be one of the best playmakers as far as big men goes. And now he's going to be able to just throw alleys to Giannis or do dribble handoff to Giannis. Oh, come on. This is going to be brilliant. Pick and rolls with Giannis, right? Oh, this is going to be great. This is going to be great. Running in transition with Giannis.
Yeah, this is the best situation for Bam.
Mm-hmm.
Playing with
Hey, I'm about to head out. Johnny, nice talking to you. I still hope the Heat go 0-82 this year.
Yeah, and the Celtics still suck. Yeah, I hope you lose Jaylen Brown for Damian Lillard.
oh gosh! All right, I'll talk to y'all soon.
Jason Tatum re-entered that damn Achilles. Yeah. But hey, But at the end of the day, with some of the teams like that, what are you talking about with Boston? You get to a window of opportunity. It's nobody sitting around really being like, "Oh yeah, New York about to repeat." Now it was a good.
Nobody. Nobody thinking
storm.
the Knicks are going to repeat. Exactly. Yeah. Nobody think the Knicks are going to repeat. But the Knicks fans base, which is nobody thought the Knicks would win it this year. Nobody thought OKC was going to win it the year before. So again, everybody saw Boston because Boston was kind of on the ascension, right? They had lost the finals a couple years prior to that.
Right.
Everybody wanted Denver to win, right? Everybody was, even though some people probably wanted the Heat to win, but still it was kind of good to let Joker win so that they could talk about Joker being better than LeBron. But at the end of the day, the last two champions, nobody had them. Nobody thought OKC was ready. Nobody thought the Knicks were good enough. And going into this season, nobody thinks that there's no favorites going into next season.
Who would have thought the Spurs would have been idiots in guarding? I'm like, what they did with Jalen Brunson, like every other team, like Atlanta did a very good job off of it. I'm like, why are you not like targeting him like they did Reeves and how they do Luka and guys like that that's poor defensively? Where's butt out on defense, chasing and running around on people like that? Set the pick, so he have to do it, size him up. Jalen Brunson, people was talking cash money crap about him during the Atlanta series. They was trying to dispel him. But why did the Spurs go against the grain? Why? Well, they supposed to mopped up New York. Real talk, basketball wise. They should have. But they use a different game plan. Well, good. Let Wemby be your 3-point shooter. And probably
y'all underestimated the Knicks all year long, and I told y'all going into the playoffs how good the Knicks was. People kept telling me I was only doing it because of my wife. And partly that was true because my wife tells me so much about her damn team that I know how good they are and what they were capable of doing. So again, the Knicks were good, man. They were a really good team, and Brunson has been slept on long enough. So shout out to them, man. But it's over now. It's Biscayne in June. It's going to be a parade on Biscayne Boulevard next June 2027, man. But let me answer Adrian Knight's question. Not Adrian's question, but let me address it. He said, I heard Tim Hardaway say LeBron isn't welcome back to the Heat. He has inside news. LeBron isn't going back there. What Hardaway inside news Tim Hardaway got? Like, Pat Riley said that he's going to make an offer to LeBron James if he gets an opportunity to do it. He said that. And then you saw when he was down here or when the Heat went to go play the Lakers, how they show LeBron love and how him and Pat Riley show love to one another. So again, it would be another story, a great story to have LeBron go back to Miami and like he said, for unfinished business, especially because I don't think LeBron doesn't want to play in LA if they're going to be like, yeah, we're gonna give you the minimum. No, he feels disrespected by LA. He wants them. They got to roll out the red carpet for LeBron. If they don't do that, LeBron's going to walk out. Especially with the opportunities that are in LeBron's face right now with the Heat and the Warriors.
Yeah, or if they don't build like the right team,
I see them doing Warriors.
Austin Reeves is not enough, in my opinion.
Now, again, I think Warriors is his number one spot.
Yeah.
Think so?
But
I don't know.
Hell yeah. He wants to play with Steph. He wants to play. But the problem is that he know him and Steph alone and just Draymond is not enough. Like, what else y'all going to do? Like, what, nah. Like, you understand what I'm trying to say? For that, I might as well go play with, with Luka and Austin Reeves.
Yeah. I ain't going to lie to you, AJ. I don't like that move because of the fact that the age. They re-signed, like, Al Horford. And Al Horford
they gave Al Horford a new deal. Exactly. God. But at least Al Horford can shoot threes.
He can shoot threes, but
Al Horford don't have to run that far. He can run from one 3-point line to the next 3-point line. That's it.
Hey,
I'm more about the injury, injury prone. Like they've been like him and Kristaps Porzingis. Mm-hmm. They be getting injured in that nowadays.
Yeah, all of them. And then you got this guy coming off an ACL injury again. So ain't no telling how.
Then you got Moody. Moody has come off the knee injury.
Right.
So he might not even play this start of the season.
Yeah, I hope y'all kind of keeping up with the draft. I know they got that big boy from Michigan. They can play. Yeah. He can actually go in and play the center spot. Yeah, and it will be okay.
A good pickup. He was a good pickup.
Yeah, that was a great pick. He might have went there. No, he won't lottery. He probably was like 11th or something crazy like that. But at the end of the day, they got some good young pieces. that came in and they can do their thing. LeBron to stay out there in California probably would be better for him and his family. I get that part of it, but going to Miami, it was a lot of crap talking. But ain't nobody listening to Tim Hardaway. He ain't never bring no championship to Miami, so he can shut his mouth. That's them old school old heads. That's why young YNs or younger people they hate listening to people that's older, and you think they supposed to just listen to you because you older.
And they are chameleons too. You should have saw how Tim Hardaway was acting when they were interviewing Isaiah Thomas. You would almost think he wasn't zesty. The way he was talking with Isaiah Thomas. Meanwhile, as soon as Isaiah Thomas is gone, they over there disrespecting all these players and talking about he would win with Chris Mullins and what was the dude that play on what was the name of that guy? Marcelonis, Marcelonis, whatever his name was. And that man told him, man, I got LeBron, KD, and Steph on my team. Good luck beating us.
Right.
Yeah. Now, if as a LeBron fan, y'all really want to know what I would want. I really would want the Golden State Warriors to sign LeBron James, right? Yeah. To the Warriors, trade Jimmy Butler to Houston, bring Kevin Durant over there, and have LeBron James play alongside KD and Stephen Curry and Warriors. That would be phenomenal, right there.
Oh my God!
You want people to talk about it? That's what.
Oh, LeBron fan, Goat James Kingdom. That would be the best thing here in Goat James Kingdom. Me and Brandon will have a blast with this, bro.
Yeah, but see, you got to remember, Golden State is like one of the most popular NBA teams in the world. It's over the Lakers and because they got the whole ties. The Asian people really, it's a lot of Asians. They really love Golden State. It's right there. They come in. I get that, but to do what I'm thinking they could do over there in Golden State, I don't want it to look like KD. Or Karl Malone them chasing championships on the way out the door type. I don't want to get that stain on his name.
But that's not what it would be. To be honest with you, I don't think they would be playing to win a championship. Now, can they win a championship? Possible, but it would be how much fun they would be playing with one another. Like it would be like they all know what to do with one another. They've been in the game long enough. It'd be like they would play so perfect together. And then you have Draymond doing Draymond things. Yep. And then you got Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr's gonna make it's always gonna work. It'll be so much fun for all of them. They would have fun playing together because they're not proving nothing. They're not hearing the noise from the Zesties anymore. They all have solidified their careers. They don't need another championship. Kevin Durant don't care. LeBron don't care. Steph don't care.
Oh, they care.
But no, they don't. Not like that. Not to the point where people feel like if they don't win, they feel like they're failing. No, they still want to compete because they still can. But imagine if they're competing with each other. That would give them oh my God, that would be great. That would be great.
It would only be it would be fun. I can see because they cool.
Exactly.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Like mind you, they played each other in the Olympics, so they know how it would feel. Like they know it would be good.
Oh man, but I don't see. Because, look, championships do matter. So even still, you say they win 2. Do you know you bumping up Curry? Because I think Curry probably got one more than LeBron. I can't remember. Yeah, I think.
No, they got the same amount.
They got the same amount. They got the same amount. But
yeah, they got the same amount.
You bumping him up too and getting this case. But you talking about the best show on earth. Oh my God, I would love to see. I would pay big money for LeBron and dang on Curry and whoever else they sprinkle in on the same team. And Draymond with his antics, man, that would be. They already the highest rated.
Yeah, I guess as a LeBron fan, I would love it.
Of course. Yeah. Golden State of Miami would be fun to watch basketball. I'm definitely tuning in to any of those games. There's no way. I mean, if you love basketball, there's no way. Even if they lost the game, you be like, man, did you see what dang on Curry did? And did you see what LeBron did? And he passed that ball. Like, man, it would be so fun and exciting, to an old head. Man, I would love to see it because they both on the way out. But I don't think they can make that happen. I really don't.
Yeah, I think he probably stay in the LA with the Lakers.
Again, that's also an option. I think that's also an option, but I think LeBron is weighing his options. He's going to enjoy his offseason. He's going to wait. He's going to be prepared for the season. And he's going to go to the place that's most comfortable. That's what it's going to be with him. But like I said, the Lakers are going to have to roll out the red carpet. LeBron is not going to go play with the Lakers on no humbug stuff. Now, he's not doing that, bro. He's been disrespected by them a little bit too much. They have to show that they truly want him there. They're going to have to show it.
Not to be too racial. I'm just going off of history. Bro, you tell me the time that the NBA had a team that won a championship that was led by white, clear people. You know what I'm saying? It just don't happen. You can have them. Hey, they become specialists. But imagine LeBron looking at that, and he knows.
I mean, Denver won it. Denver won it. I mean, they had.
Man, you know, Joker's one white dude. Don't play me, bro. You got Murray over there. No, sir. No, I'm talking about Austin Reeves and Luka. And you don't. Yeah, clear.
And that's another thing too. I don't think LeBron wants to be third fiddle to no Austin Reeves.
Because he better than them, bro. That's crazy. Yeah. There's no way. You know how hard it is to be at a job, and you know you way better. They reduce you in role and stuff like that. LeBron's still better than both of them.
Because he won't be the third option in Miami. No. If it's Kevin Durant and Stephen Curry, he would be the third option. But I don't think he would mind being a third option to those two.
Respectfully, yeah. He might be averaging 15 assists. 18 assists, like crazy like that. But yeah.
Rebounding like crazy. Him and Draymond playing defense.
That's a nightmare. Man, please don't let that go down. Now that was more crazy, Ajani. No. I'm cool with the Giannis Bam thing because they still got to put some shooters around them. But you talking about Debo? Oh my God. That's Debo heaven right there. All of them good downhill. All of them.
Yeah.
I like the idea of that. I like that. But still it's Biscayne in June, man. It's Biscayne in June, man. That's what it's gonna be about.
Yeah. So who y'all facing in the West? If it's in like
wherever LeBron's at,
or
wherever LeBron's at.
Oh, you did.
Wherever LeBron goes.
Team.
Yeah. If it's the Lakers, it's the Heat and Lakers again in the finals. And this time it's gonna be a parade on Biscayne. If he goes to the Warriors, if he goes to the Warriors, Heat and Warriors, that's what's gonna be. If he goes to King Angel Spurs, Heat and Spurs, and it's still gonna be a party in Biscayne Boulevard. That's what we do. We celebrate on Biscayne Boulevard. It's Biscayne in June. That's where and when we have our parade for the Miami Heat Championship, and it's coming in 2027.
We got the Greek freak. Biscayne is the name of the street. Next summer, that's where we'll be. Cruising down through clouds, holding a trophy. We got the Greek freak. Biscayne is the name of the street. Next summer, that's where we'll be. Cruising down through crowds, holding a trophy. The Godfather did again. It's time to begin. The Heat's gonna win with the 7-foot Nigerian. Two big boys to make big noise. Best duo in the East. These boys bout to feast. Riley is beast and sport about to unleash. New terror in the league. You cats ain't hearing me. This is Heat in 3rd degree. We making this decree. Like the title goes to Miami. Confetti parade down Biscayne. This is why I love this game. We got the Greek freak. Biscayne is the name of the street. Next summer, that's where we'll be. Cruising down through crowds, holding a trophy. We got the Greek freak. Biscayne is the name of the street. Next summer, that's where we'll be. Cruising down through crowds, holding a trophy. down, two crowds holding a trophy.
Oh, forget y'all. We about to celebrate in Miami for his show, man.
Man, if you don't sit your Port-au-Prince getting a Red Cross rice ass down. Nah, hey, those two, and whoever made that song, man, that was shit. You can bump that, you definitely bump that in the club.
Yeah, that was
I
a
like
good
listening to that.
fire song.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man. I got another version of it too. It's more like a universal song. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, for the clear people to be involved in it. You know what I'm saying? They can dance to it. It's more and it's definitely more like a Latin feel than this one here though. But I like this song too, man. Like I said, I was skeptical at first. I was like, man, we just traded away a bunch of players. Like we were building something here, and I liked Jaime Jaquez. That's the one that really hurt me out of everything was Jaime Jaquez. We had to really get rid of Jaime, and I'm like, but damn. And then we're gonna sign the Greek Freak because that's because the reason and the real reason I said that was it was kind of like okay, if we get the Greek Freak, that's it. So there's no Anthony Edwards, there's no Luka, Joker, none of the future stars that are gonna be available in the next offseason or two are not coming to Miami. That's it. We got Giannis. That's it. So it's got to be Giannis. But then I talked to Chilltown, and Chilltown was telling me about the players on the team, and he was telling me how it's gonna work, and he was giving me some insight, just give me some little positivity, and I started to think about it, and then it clicked in my head. I was like, but wait a minute, we was able to make a run with like Gabe Vincent and Max Strus and Caleb Martin and Kelly Olynyk with Bam and Jimmy. Like, why can't we do it with Giannis and Bam? So you know what? It's Biscayne and June again. Yeah. Like I just started feeling good. I sat down, I wrote the little song. I said, man, we got the Greek Freak. We got the Greek Freak, man. He actually came to Miami. This is one of the best players in the league. Like I started thinking about this man averaged 30, 10, and 6. This is like if he's healthy, like the people saying, and he's always played, like he's always played 60 games or plus. Like he's played 70 games or more several times in his career. But since 2018, 2007, 2017, he's been playing 65 games plus easily. Last year was the first year that he hasn't played over. Matter of fact, he was playing 80 games or so early on in his career too as well. So last year, and he was healthy last year. Clearly, like Martell said, they were holding him back because they knew they were going to have to trade him at the end of the season because they knew it was over. Like they knew it was the end. Like that's it. It's the end. Send the Damon back because we brought him here to keep Giannis. We don't want him. Send him back, and we're just going to start all over.
Yeah.
And we lucked out and got him. Oh, this is going to be great. And then now we can get LeBron because of it.
Yeah. That's a possibility.
He played 77 games.
Hey, hold on. Dang, I was just looking at what you said. Yeah. Dude played 77, 81, 80, 80, 75, 72, 63, 61, 67, 63, 73, 67. And then the 36 game one. That's an anomaly. Yeah, you're not about to play. This dude, man, I say he's the best basketball player in the NBA. I know people want to, we talk about individual, and then they want to talk about team stuff. Well, his team didn't look. No, bro, stay right here. I said best player. He better than damn Joker. He better than SGA. He's better than all of those guys. Okay, they team win, and that's a different argument. Individually, he's a monster. He playing on the Monstars, bro. Come on, man. Giannis is a demon. He's on the defensive end and on the offensive end. That's a basketball player. The best in my eyes right now today. He been kicking butt for some years. But when your team don't win, people are like, oh, he ain't that good. What? Are you crazy? Yeah, that's team accolades and all that. Individually, the man is, y'all got gold right there. It's only going to go up.
Yep. Seesaw, we have, okay, so start off, we got Bam and Giannis, right? We still got Davion Mitchell. We still got Andrew Wiggins, right? We also got Bobby Portis coming off the bench. We got Pella Larson coming off the bench, right? So we can start off with those guys right there. Not to mention Kashard Johnson is a developing player that we can use. He plays good defense. So that's going to help us out as well. Not to mention they can bring back guys like Fantecchio, who shoots well from the three-point line, and Norman Powell, who's also another shooter that we can bring back as well. And so again, we have some players. They're just going to have to fill out some spots. So yeah, they're going to have to make some moves to get some guys in, but they can do it. It's not like there's not talent out there for the league to grab. There's so much talent. The league is about to add 2 more teams to the NBA, and it's not really going to water down anything. So, but was the video lagging for y'all when I was playing the video? Y'all boys on mute.
No, no.
Okay.
No.
So it's definitely something with my computer.
It was, yeah.
Yeah. Every time I play the video,
Mine's all right.
Yeah, it lags for me. So and my computer's been lagging, and I restarted my computer before the show to make sure. I was like, let me restart the computer, make sure I close out all these little windows because my I got my son here for the summer. All my kids are here now. Talking about that, everybody's there. All my damn kids are here. He said it's much lagging. That's what you said. It's a lot of lagging going on. That's what I thought. I was wanting to make sure, man. I don't know why it does this. I might have to upgrade my computer, like somebody was telling me that my computer is old, that I have to upgrade it.
How long you had your PC?
Since like 2015, 2014.
2014. Damn. But that's about what, 12 years?
Yeah.
Ooh.
But when I got it though, it was a high advanced computer because I built my own computer.
Okay,
So-
okay.
So it was it was made for gaming purposes at that time. So it was still high speed, but again, the technology has changed a lot since then. But I don't do much with my computer, right? I'm on the most strenuous stuff I do on my computer is this right here, being on StreamYard and streaming my show. Other than that, I don't do too much on my computer. I don't play games on my computer. I don't surf the web too much, and I watch streamings on my computer. I don't really do much like that. I don't watch too much YouTube on my computer as well. I really do regular stuff you're supposed to do with your computer. Documents, online searches and things like that. But that's really it.
Hey, you sound like an old head. All I want to do is make a phone call on there. I don't need no
Yeah, I'm
smart
all
phone.
head. I'm sure. I got a phone. I got a goddamn computer right here. This is a damn
All I
computer
need to
right
do is
here.
answer a phone call. Yeah.
This is a damn.
You
This
probably
is a
be
computer
writing
right
checks.
here.
You probably be writing checks at the damn grocery store.
Nah,
I be
man,
wanting
don't
to
do that.
pop you in the back of the head.
I still use cash. I still like using cash instead of my card. I tell you that much.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm the same
shout
way.
out-
I'm the same way.
Shout out to the guys that wear that poo shiesty. Keep the cash on you, my brother. Don't even get your check. Don't get direct deposit. No, keep it in the house and on your person. But anyway, hey, man, what you think about what's that? The little young dude they just drafted, Miami. They end up keeping him. End up getting him, Ryan Conwell or something like that.
Second round. He was drafted in the second round. Yeah, he's good, man.
Yeah, he was second round. I think like 37th pick or whatever. They ended up getting him from some kind of
Johnny don't know.
from OKC. Yeah.
I really don't know, brothers. To be honest with you,
He's
I
6'4".
don't know about these
I don't
young
know
boys.
how legit he is. I got to look at some footage on that dude.
He can shoot.
But he's 6'4", and I want to see how good he was because second round picks can be pretty solid. Based upon the history of the NBA, you can be pretty legit. I mean, 37 is not
hell.
55.
Jaylen Brown was second round.
Yeah.
No, I mean Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Brunson,
mean, you
Brunson,
can, but
Brunson,
you
Jaylen
said
Brown
he's
was.
solid.
I thought Jaylen Brown was a lottery pick. I could have sworn.
Yeah, he was lottery pick.
He's
I
wild.
meant to say Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson. There's a lot of Jalen's in the NBA. There's a lot of Jalen's in the NBA.
Yeah, ain't Jalen Johnson? What? That's he's from Atlanta, right? Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, Jalen Johnson's in Atlanta Hawks. A bunch of Jalen's in the NBA. There's a bunch of Jalen's. Forget about it. There's a bunch of Jalen's in the NBA, bro. Don't make no sense.
Yeah.
All
Hey,
the
look
Jalen's
him
play
up
in
though.
the NBA.
Hey, just find out how good this guy is because obviously he's some type of guard. He's 6'4", and I gotta look at him.
Miami don't play rookies. Miami don't pay rookies.
Well, you
He
ain't
ain't
gonna
getting
have
no,
no choice.
he ain't gonna get no play. He ain't gonna get no time.
Look, you ain't
I
gonna
ain't
have
got
no
to worry
choice.
about it. That's another reason why I don't be worrying about people coming in the league because they don't matter who Miami draft, they're not playing them. The Heat don't. The Heat don't play rookies.
I thought they played D Wade as a rookie. And last time
Even then, they wasn't playing D Wade as a rookie. He was getting limited minutes back then.
Yeah.
I told you they were lucky that they had Shaq because if it wasn't for Shaq, they would have probably underdeveloped Dwayne Wade too because they don't like to play rookies. Pat Riley don't like playing rookies. Stan Van Gundy would have did the same thing. They don't like playing rookies. They don't like putting young people on the court.
Yeah. Well, Dwayne Wade is the exception to the rule because I know he averaged 34.9 a season as a rookie. And he played 61 games. So, but for the most part, what you're saying is
No, he played like 50 games, but he averaged like 15 points to start
No,
his
I
first
Googled
year.
it. It's 61 games, 34.9 minutes. Oh, trust me, I got my laptop.
Oh, you said
right here.
34.9 minutes. Okay, that's what you're saying. Minutes.
Yeah,
Okay,
minutes. It's 61
minutes.
games.
I thought you said 30. I thought you were saying 34 points per game. No. Yeah, no. I got you.
No.
Yeah, no. But like I said, even then, he I believe he was hurt. And if you go look back, I think he only started 50 something games. Maybe that's what I got. I got something like that. He didn't start all 60 games. But again, they had Caron Butler at that time, Lamar Odom. And again, even with like Khalil Ware, they don't like to play Khalil Ware. Khalil Ware was ready to play. They just don't play him. They never like to play rookies. They didn't play Bam to start off. Bam had to wait his turn. They just don't play him. They just don't. I don't know what it is about Spoelstra and them.
And he's the exception to the rule because he started 61 games and played 61 games. Yeah, and it's not like they gave him 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Man averaged 35 minutes a game. Yeah. So he played, but that's an anomaly, exception to the rule. So I'm not going to debunk what you're saying because it was one guy that did it. Because I can go through the list. I'm like, damn, he owns something. Yeah, they don't play rookie. But we know that he
Mike Beasley, they did it to Mike Beasley. All those guys, man, the Heat are known for that, bro. We are notorious for that. Because they were even talking about it with Khalil Ware this year, and Bam had to remind them like, yo, that this is how it is around here. They just, as a rookie, you got to earn every minute. They don't just give it to you. You got to earn every minute, and you got to earn it in practice. Basically, that's what what's his name be saying. You got to earn it in practice. He be tripping, man. They be tripping. Why my internet so laggy, man? My son's not playing games right now. Well, LeBron James is gonna take a. Supposedly, no teams offer LeBron James the max, and I kind of get it. He's 41, going on 42.
41,
You got to be real. That's almost like signing Austin Reeves to a
yeah.
That's like signing Austin Reeves to a max deal, like they did.
Yeah, and then you basically tell
$184 million deal he got.
You basically telling teams that you don't know if you're gonna come back. That's kind of like that will get in their dark prospect that LeBron might not want to play so long. So
Yeah,
I think LeBron wants to play 2 more years.
Yeah, 2 more years. Yeah.
Hey, I pulled out my Google machine. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with Mario Chalmers, rookie, 82 games. Who else? D Wade, of course. Caron Butler, 2002. He played 78 games, significant minutes. Bam Adebayo played 69 games. Average, he was on 7 and 5 at that time. Josh Richardson, he played only 52. Tyler Hero, 55. All these guys had significant minutes. These are the exceptions to the rule. What you're saying? Because if you think about it, I googled it for 26 years. They only got 6 people on the list. So I'll be a fool to be like, no, this is what it is, and this is how it's been. They play them. That would be an idiot and not use the logic.
And we suck drafting too. Because when I start thinking about some of the players we drafted, I'm like, man. But Tyler Hero, when was Tyler Hero drafted? What year was that?
You talking about Tyler Hero was drafted in 2019. 2019, 2020. Played 55 games, averaged 13.5. Yeah. My Google machine worked fast over here.
You see your Google machine. Yeah, no, my internet is lagging. I even hear Adrian Knight telling me that I kind of tell it was lagging. That's why I don't know why. I gotta figure this out, man. Because we gotta continue to do content like this, man. But I'm gonna end tonight's show so that, because again, I knew this wouldn't be a topic too many people wanted to discuss in the first place, because it's about my Miami Heat. But I am gonna get back to doing the Miami Heat hour when the season starts again, and definitely do more play-by-play of Heat games now that Giannis is here, because Giannis is a star. There should be no reason why we don't cover his games as a Heat fan. I'm definitely gonna do that. So today was really a good show, man. If you guys didn't get an opportunity to see earlier's portion of the show, I had an interview with Miami Heat Zone's own Martell, who is a big-time Miami Heat fan and a big-time Miami Heat fan channel. The young man does great things. He just did an interview with Kendrick Perkins that's going to drop tomorrow on his channel.
Congrats.
So again, he just did an interview with Antoine Walker. Now he did one with Kendrick Perkins. That's going to be available on his channel tomorrow. So again, that's the Miami Heat Zone channel on YouTube. He's available also on Twitter and on Instagram. Shout out to Martell. Continue doing his thing. He's a big time Heat fan, just like I am here. And, like I told y'all, man, it's always been Biscayne in June. Before I started GOAT James Kingdom, I was a Miami Heat fan. After I'm done with GOAT James Kingdom, I will still be a Miami Heat fan. And just in case you did not know, Biscayne Boulevard is the place where we have our parade, and we do it in June, just like we're supposed to, just like any other NBA team. But y'all know who I am, Ajani the Exposer. The one guy that all Zesty Jeffries run from, and the one guy that can prove why LeBron James is the GOAT without a doubt. But here in GOAT James Kingdom, Brandon and I come together every Sunday afternoon with the GOAT James Kingdom show with B. Lee and Ajani. Y'all make sure to join us Sunday noon Eastern time to talk basketball, the GOAT debate, and obviously whatever's hot and going on in today's world. Also, don't forget tomorrow night we got the FYF GJK TikTok takeover, where Lamont, Scammont, and I go on TikTok with the GJK Assassins and all the crazy TikTokers. If you're not familiar with what goes on in TikTok, come check us out on TikTok, where we have fun on a Saturday night with a TikTok live, where we'll bring up some kind of crazy topic and we'll have some kind of crazy guests show up. Yesterday we had, or just the other day, I forgot what we were doing the other day, but it ended up being a wild live. We had the debate between Inside the Ark and Young Disciple. Yes, I think it's Young Disciple is his name. Shout out to YD, man. But again, that's what we do there. But again, tonight it was the Friday night exposure with the Exposer. And I keep telling y'all it's Biscayne in June. We're going to get up out of here. Again, if you like this type of content, support by becoming a member of the channel, where you can be access to exclusive content and exclusive merch as GJK members. Shout out to 2 Cents. Shout out to Iron Man. Shout out to Lee for supporting me tonight and joining me again. It's always great having you fine gentlemen on a Friday night with the Friday Night Exposure. So again, like I always tell y'all, you have been exposed by the Exposer. Peace and blessings, y'all. See y'all on Sunday afternoon.
We got that Greek freak. Biscayne is the name of the street. Next summer, that's where we'll be. Cruising down through clouds, holding a trophy. We got that Greek freak. Biscayne is the name of the street. Next summer, that's where we'll be. Cruising down through crowds, holding a trophy. The Godfather did again. It's time to begin. The Heat's gonna win with the 7-foot Nigerian. 2 big boys to make big noise. Best duo in the East. These boys bout to feast. Riley is beast and sport about to unleash. New terror in the league. You cats ain't hearing me. This is Heat in 3rd degree. We making this degree. Let the title goes to Miami. Confetti parade down Biscayne, man. This is why I love this game. We got the Greek freak. Biscayne is the name of the street. Next summer, that's where we'll be. Cruising down through crowds, holding a trophy. We got the Greek freak. Biscayne is the name of the street. crowds holding a trophy. Down through crowds holding a trophy.